Hello, hello. I'm pouring my coffee. So, how are you doing? Let's see. Who is in the house? Star Brown. Hello, my sweetheart. And flip-flops and lollipops, like Linda says. I can say that all day. Nancy McDonald, Mrs. 34. Good morning, Ursula and Jessica, and all in the chat says, my Miss Shaken, Julie Willie Nuts. How are you doing, my sweetie pie? And Bonnie, how are you? Bonnie got knits and more. Let me just see here. And Carol Clark, hello, hello. Good to see you. Welcome in. Good morning to Bonnie. Hello there. Pastel Dreams, hello. Let me just stir this coffee. I absolutely must stir it. I want to show you some Christmas ornaments I made today. Hey. And you see, it's summer now, so it's 5 p.m., but it's like 2 p.m. That's how daylight it is here. So let's just see. Melissa. Hello, Ursula. Hugs. Missed you this week. I tell you, it was the challengers. And after the challengers, it's a challenge for me to go live again. But yes, I missed you guys. And Monday was voting day for us. It was pouring buckets. But we went and we did our civil duty, cast our vote for what it's worth. We have to do it. Hey, don't we? Jessica is of voting age, so Craig and myself and Jessica went to do our thing at 5 p.m. We decided, let's not wait longer. Let's go. But I think everybody had the same idea. Everybody waited because it was pouring buckets all day. So everybody waited until about probably 5, because when we got there, it took us 2 hours to move through that line. So, and then there was a mommy with a baby, and I'm telling this mommy, you've got a small baby with you. Go up to the front, speak to that woman. She should let you and your husband vote and go, because that baby's not going to make 2 hours. It's like a 4-month-old babe. So, no, she's fine. I said to the man in front of me, when you're young, you're stupid. You don't know what to do, hey? But anyway, later on, when I hear the baby cry, I send another woman to her. So whether she knew it was me or not, I sent that woman to her, and then my husband came to me and said, I think they let them vote and leave. So, good morning, HD. How are you doing, sweetie pie? Good to see you. And Michelle, how are you? Hi, I'm in the ads. Be there soon. Oh, so she can't hear me, but maybe I'm a bit behind. Rita, hello, my sweetheart. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hey, 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 everyone. And Nancy, I see you, and I see Miss 34. Nancy was my 34th subscriber. I think 33 or 34. I just go with 34 now. So, Nancy 34. There you go. You've got your number. Hello, Trudy. Good to see you. How are you doing, my sweetie? And Jeanette. Hello. Doing much better. Thank you. You are doing great, I think. And how is your daughter-in-law? That's another question, because she, was in that accident. Hey, Bonnie, Carol, Jessica, Pastel, Dreams, Nancy, and Rita, says Melissa. Yay! And there's my co-host in the corner. My co-host is in the corner. Not really in the corner. Good to see you, Linda. Hope to see you just now. Good morning, Jeanette. Let's see. What's happening? Hello. Hello, Jessica in the corner, says Trudy. Oh, our clocks are back on Sunday. I'm waiting for Sunday. I'm like, listen, if we had a time change, our time does not change. But if it did, that's now one thing that would throw me out second to none. Eh? Imagine your clocks go out. I would be like, I don't know. It would just be, So now it's 4 o'clock instead of 6 o'clock. Now it's 3 o'clock instead of 4 o'clock. I don't know. But it does throw us out too, because now there's 2 hours difference between me and Linda now. So it used to be 4 p.m. by her, now it's 3 p.m. Still 5 p.m. by me. So, woo. Hi, Bonnie and Melissa. Hi, Carol. I've got coffee in my cup and I'm working on my Lizzie blanket. Ooh, I tell you, Linda's finished hers and it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Melissa, I said it during the Challengers Live that you would sleep for 2 days. That I would sleep for 2 days after. Exactly, I tell you. It's amazing. It's amazing. Listening while driving. Margaret, that is very good. Listening while driving. And are you driving? Are you driving home? Are you driving somewhere? I think I need some of this. I keep this by my laptop. It is body butter. I've shown it to you before. Body butter. It's cream. You can't see how much is in there, I don't think. Yes, you can see. I just take a little bit like how do you put your cream on your hands? I take a little bit like this. I put my nail in like this, so it's not under my nail. Then like this, and then like this, because it's not that I want to put cream on the inside of my hand. Otherwise, I feel like I want to go wash it off again because it's too whatever. Listening while driving. Well, Margaret, I hope you're doing well. And I hope you get to go safely where you are going. Let's see. What does Roberta say? Roberta. Good morning, Ursula, and everyone in the chat. Drinking coffee, cleaned the house, and washed clothes early. Now I can crochet and chat. What? But that sounds fantastic. Roberta, you're up early. Hey, you are up early. Kudos to you. There you go. Listening while cleaning house. Oops, Melissa. She's getting there, Roberta. She's getting there. Jackie, hello, Ursula. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I'm like, this is a Friday. Is it what day is it today? Friday. It is Friday. It's Friday. So usually when it's Monday, it's morning by you guys. So if it's morning by you now, Jackie, just remind me, where are you? Because jeepers, that must then be early because it's 5 p.m. by me. It's not like the normal Monday 12:30 live. So Rita says, I'm doing better, but this lung infection is kicking my behind. It's hard. My ribs are hurting. Ooh, I've had pneumonia too. Obviously not, lately like you've had it. But I know what it is like to have pneumonia and not be able to cough. Because the cough hurts the lungs. Oh, terrible. Terrible. I'm at work, so I'm lurking with your ears. I lurk with my ears. If I'm in lurk mode, I'm lurking with my ears. Daughter-in-law, still doctoring, will be a long haul, unfortunately. But what we want to hear is she's doing better. A little bit better, little bit better. Little bit better every day, a little bit better. And that's how we get there, eh? Donna, hello, Ursula. Hello, Donna. How are you? Good to see you. Good morning, Roberta. And hello, everyone in the chat, says my co-host, Jessica. Angie Prescott. Angie Prescott. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. So good to see you. Hey, how are you doing? Hello, everyone, says Donna. And Bonnie says, sitting, knitting like crazy. Knitting like crazy. Took a day off yesterday, but need to work on these blankets. I tell you, I was knitting like crazy today. Today was my knit day. I finished my Simpson Turnpike cowl. I need to show you guys that. I need to show you some Christmas ornaments. So, yay! Oh, Sadie. Hello, Sadie. I can't sing like you do, but girl, good to see you. I was watching Sadie live a little bit earlier. I was sitting in the lounge and I thought, hey, Sadie's live. Just come and watch. What did we do, Sadie? We were having a frogging Friday. That's what I did yesterday. I frogged 800 grams of silk bamboo mixture. The thing is, the yarn is so great. There's no way I'm going to let it go to waste. So I will frog it before I throw it. So in Sadie's life, we were frogging, we were dyeing. What were we doing as well? Sadie, I was knitting and listening. So hello all in the chat, just waiting for Hunter to get back home. Ooh, what happens when Hunter gets back home? So you were dyeing and you were cooking or boiling the yarn. Morning, Roberta, and Angie says, Melissa. And let's see, Crystal, good morning, sweetheart. How are you doing? So glad to see you. I'm glad you're here. And there we go. Hello, Linda. Hello, Melissa. She doesn't sound like that. She sounds like a mature 22-year-old. As mature as a 22-year-old can sound. Miranda, how are you? So good to see you. Miranda Jones, how was your week? Any plans for the weekend? I have a party tomorrow, a little reunion of mothers. We were in a moms and tots group when my kids were from 6 months old till Jessica was diagnosed at 5 years old, which is when I dropped out of the group. But that group was, I think they were Baptist, but I was not. I belonged to some charismatic church, but we knew each other. So I just fell into their group. What does it matter what church you belong to? We were all there doing, one of the ladies, her mom was doing the Bible study, and we were just all joining in. And they were such a support during Jessica's cancer, the next 4 years that followed on that. So yes, so tomorrow I see them again. I saw them last year and I'm seeing them tomorrow. So yay, waiting for my coffee to cool down so I can have a sip. There you go. Hello, Jessica. Good to see you, sweets. Hello. Hello. Yes, you see, California. Now that's the place. If you stay there, you're like, not only opposite of the world, but opposite time of the world. I'm going to write here, Jackie Perez, California. Because that just does you in. California. Prayers for Teresa Patton. Ooh, okay, why? What's prayers for Teresa? I'm going to write it down. Prayers for Teresa Patton. Teresa Patton. That is Granny D's. She always calls her Sissy. Hello, hello. Thank you. Yes, Sadie, it's always fun when you go live, eh? I mean, watching what you create is fun. Hello, Melissa, honeys. Hope you're well, says Crystal. There you go. Sadie, frogging Friday and lots of dyeing and fiber. Yes, you said you were going to donate your acrylic. You had me laughing because, as you said, I'm a yarn snob now. I've been doing too much of my own, spending too much of my own yarn, wool, not yarn, to now appreciate acrylic. I mustn't laugh. I want to take a sip of coffee. I don't want it to drink it through my nostrils. No way. Listening while working, says LJ. How are you, my sweetheart? So good to see you. Yes. Sadie, I'm joking. I'm pulling your leg. But you did say it, but it's funny. It's just funny the way you said it too. Chatting and showing fiber from yesterday. Yes, that was it. It was great. It was great seeing it. And how your son dyes that yarn. Ooh, the man's got talent. Hey, Sadie, says Crystal. Angie, I am great. Cool in Savannah, Georgia. So staying in 46, hot tea in my cup, crocheting a granny square shrug for my sister-in-law. She is always cold. Ooh, she's like me. I'm always cold. So, well, at the moment, this is just for fresh air. You can see the difference here. This is with glass. There's no glass here because it's open. It's open because I am a lover of fresh air. So I teach my children, when you wake up in the morning, you open your window for fresh air. My gran was like that. I could never understand this woman is at the windows in the morning, opening up for fresh air. And I'm like, I'm cold, close that window. But now at 52, I get it. I get it. We want to get rid of whatever smells there are and put some fresh smells there. Fresh air. We hope the air that comes inside is fresh. Eh? So, hi. Jessica says, Julie, when Hunter gets home is when the mayhem starts for the weekend. You know, to me, it doesn't feel like weekend because I've got so much going. But, oh, I must say, hey, I did a Linda this week. Made progress on my... I took a break from YouTube, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So I was catching up on videos. And you know what I do sometimes in the mornings? I sit and I would listen, let this guy from Bible Gateway just read the Bible to me. Otherwise, when I just read it, I can't read a lot. Otherwise, I fall asleep. But if you just hear it, say for 2 hours, I sit and crochet. And I don't feel like noise. So I just put this guy on and he just reads NIV. New Testament. He just reads it to me on my app, on my phone. It's fantastic. And yes, I think I'm at Galatians already. Colossians, because it's Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians. What's Colossians already? Hebrews. Hello, there we go. Now I'm Hebrews. I'm on Hebrews. So yes, so I'm on Hebrews already, and you guys know when I started this. So I did do like 3 hours in the morning, then it's movies or whatever the kids want to do, but while I'm crocheting. So I was making progress with my blanket. So let me show you the progress. Okay, let's just quickly show you progress. Hello. Everybody's saying hello. Yes, but hello. Had a fairly good week. Ooh, that's good to hear. Weather change has been hard on the sinuses, though. Hope you have a great reunion meeting tomorrow. Sounds like a good time. Usually about 4 or 5 of us ladies. And it is just so nice because we've been through so much together. That's why. Teresa's husband. What? Now, there we go. Teresa's hubby. I'm going to just write that. That is so sad to lose your husband this morning. So it's fresh. We pray the Holy Spirit will comfort her. Hey? He's your teacher, guide, aid, comforter, advocate. Miranda is your advocate. He will give you advice. He will represent you. Yes, my first cup of coffee. I reserved it for you guys. I want to drink it with you. Okay, so there we go. Since Sunday. From here, where that row starts, that is what I've been crocheting since Sunday. But now, you guys know. You're ready. You've seen this many times. The colors of this is the neutrals. Hey, let me just lift it up like that. Neutrals. And then we get here. Yes. So now this is actually, it looks darker on the screen. It does look darker on the screen. Yes, but it is the color of my wooden floor in my lounge. So, that's the beauty of it. So I'm just going to keep it on my lap because I will be working on that a little bit later. Then I want to show you some Christmas ornaments. Oh, I got a blank there. A blank. Hello, Miranda. There we go. That's so sad. Oh, listen. That's terrible. I'm back, says Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh no, sorry, it's not Arnold, it's Sadie. So I wonder if he was sick, you know, if it was unexpected or if he was sick. Hannah Suderis, hello, my sweetheart. So let me quickly show you some. Who of you have been starting to make Christmas ornaments? Have you? Because can you hear the bell? It's only that little bell on top there that you can hear. Can you see that? Wait, let me show you like this. Yay! I like the fact that it looks like that, hey? And what does LJ say? Let's see what LJ says. I'm working from home because I hurt my ankle this morning. Just went from under me and rolled. Ooh. I can't bend or move it properly at the moment. This morning. So did you go to the doctor at least and let the sister? We have a doctor, but then at the doctor's offices, you've got like, say 4 doctors, but you've got a sister. And the sister will take things like just see to a wound and or whatever and bind it up so you can walk or put it in a brace. Absolutely. There you go. Hello, 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 hello. I don't close my window even if it's winter. Oh, now, Trudy. Okay, there's a limit to fresh air, eh? There's a limit to fresh air. Okay, there's another one. Now, this one I think is the same as this one. Okay, 2 like this, 2 of the same. See, that is, what is that? Trudy, what's a pheasant? Pheasant? Pigeon? Feathers? See those feathers with those? Yay, beautiful. So this is what was made. And then this one. I like this one. I like this one. See, it's gonna hang. It is how big is it? How big is this? Like this. It's not too big at all. Not too big for my tree. Definitely not. Hey? It takes about 30 minutes to make one. But then the glue part is overnight. This one, let me just see like this. It's the same as the red, but it's not exactly the same as the red. The red is red. It's got another fringe in the middle, and this one not. See, like that. No, wait. Left is right. Left is right. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Then I like this one. Is my favorite. I call this one the Grinch. The Grinch. Can you guess why? Because it's like this at the bottom, eyelash yarn. Can you hear the jingles yet? I like this one with the 2 little bells. It's that little thingy ends in a bell. So yay, I like that a lot. Which one didn't I show? I think I showed everyone. Maybe I didn't show this one yet. This one is quite the same, but it's eyelash yarn, but silver. I mean, there you go. So, for those of you who haven't seen it, in the description box is my tutorial on how to make that. And the only reason the video is long is because I'm making 4 in that video. And it's got timestamps. So, if you're making Christmas ornaments, then just consider that. Let's see. Hannah, what is Hannah saying? I crochet my second beanie with mosaic llamas. The first one was a try. I've done a beanie, but not with mosaic. Oh my goodness. Good for you. I do the same. Take time for myself to knit, spin, or crochet. Oh, that is a must. You know, if you've been a mother long enough, you know at some point, I don't think young mothers know that always, but if you're a mother for long enough, you know that to be a good mother, you have to be a little bit selfish and do self-care. That way you can be the best mother, the best wife, the best friend, the best daughter, whatever. Good morning, Geraldine, our matriarch. Hey, if the wind's going to start blowing my hair in my face, then I'll close the window. Hello, Geraldine. Precious Teresa. Yes, we are definitely keep Teresa in our prayers. Absolutely. Lurking and watching. I was at Ingrid's and they are playing bingo with Lisa in charge. I do not like bingo, period. Ingrid is having her birth anniversary. Not anniversary, birthday and anniversary, something like that. So yay, that's a lot of fun, hey? So there you go. I thought to myself, should I go live or should I cancel it? Because maybe all of you guys want to go over to Ingrid. But I thought, I haven't seen you in a long time, so I want to go live. Whoever wants to go wherever, there you go. You've got options. Give you options. We all need options. That blanket is massive. Wow, it's good. It's not massive. That is a blanket for 2 people, and it will be on the back of my sleeper couch in my lounge, so that if one person stretches out there, like my husband often does on a Sunday afternoon, and it's cold, he can just pull that blanket over him, because mosaic blanket it's a blanket. It doesn't just bear the name of a blanket. It's a blanket. Michelle, hello, my sweetheart. Hey, y'all, it's Michelle. Can't stay long. I have to watch Jada and Stitches for this month's cowl for Mile a Minute. Ooh, I must say, I used to watch Jada and Stitches years ago. And I'm talking years ago. Now my one eye is jumping. When you can hardly detect it. But for the person that it's happening to, it feels like ka-chung, ka-chung. That's what it feels like. It's not, but it feels like it. Wow, did you get a Linda button? I did not. It took me 3 days to get there, don't you worry. But what I mean is I just got 2 eye flaps on. Jessica, we went out. We should have gotten some pom-poms, but we forgot. We forgot. Next time. Blankets gorgeous. Thank you, Rose. Rita Pacheco. Okay, now the party can start. Rita Pacheco is in the house. Good morning, sweetie. How are you today? It's early, 8:18 a.m. Wow, that is 8:18 a.m. That is a massive 10 hours difference between us. A massive 10 hours. That's huge. So if I go live any sooner than this, it's middle of the night for you, Rita. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Trudy. I appreciate that, my sweetie. I'm making a crochet paper chain. Crochet paper chain. I know a paper chain, but a crochet paper chain? You know what I want to make is bunting. The little triangles that you hang up. Red and green for Christmas. That's what I want to make. Veronica! Where's my cowbell? Ding-a-long, 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 dong. Hello, Ursula, and everyone in that chat. Veronica is armed and dangerous. She has a cowbell and she's not afraid to use it. Hello, Melissa Star Brown, making snowflakes for the first time. Dang, that thread is small. Snowflakes are beautiful. I've not made it. Have you made snowflakes, Jess? No, she hasn't made it either. I have not made snowflakes, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Give me that. Oh, Jessica made this. Now you see, the same as this. The same as this. But, what is this called? A polar bear. This is look like a polar bear. It will hang on a tree. But this is like amigurumi, okay? This is not my simple little... And then what is that? Rudolph. And, oh, let me not... This is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. This is now Jessica's freestyle amigurumi. Hanging on the tree, weighing down the branch. Waiting for someone to put down a gift. Anyway, this will look very nice on the tree or on some, you know, you must make a lot of them and then there you go. Thank you. So there's no buffering, hey, because on my laptop it shows like it wants to buffer and I'm like, I'll smack it. There's no buffering allowed. Have them from last year. Hey, is that a question? Is that a question? Thank you. Oh, so now my tea with this cool air cools off quickly. So now Jessica can just heat that up. There you go. Thank you, my sweetie. Oh, I love your hair today. The light through the window really shows the lovely color. Oh, yeah, you see, if there's daylight, you can actually see the color. So told you, it's not like Linda. Linda's got natural color. Mine is, this is lockdown hair, which means I had blonde highlights until we went in lockdown. So nobody is open. So then what do? You take a color and you just color the entire hair, but then there's blonde highlights. So what happens is when the color reduces, it looks like I've got pink hair, which suits me to a T, by the way. Thank you, Carol. I'll stick that up. I've never made Christmas ornaments before. Are they easy? Miranda. Watch the link for the tutorial is in the description box, and it's called Christmas Ornaments / Christmas Balls, whatever you want to call it. Is it a Christmas ball? Is it a Christmas ornament? I do half up to there, and then I do half up to there, and then I put in a foamolite ball or I stuff it. So that's why the video is like 2.5 hours long, because I show you options, how you can make it, whatever you've got at home. You can use this, you can use that. And then I glue this. And then I just stick that there with glue and I show you. It is so easy to make. That's the whole point. I only show easy stuff. So she's heated up my, and then this one you can heat up for me, please. Thank you. My daughter is so kind to look after her mother's hydration needs. Hydrate mother. A dehydrated mother is a dangerous mother. You don't want mother to be hydrated. Dehydrated. To be dehydrated. Ooh. Hey, my eye catches a comment there on my phone. Raven is in the house. Hello. Let me just quickly stir my coffee one more time, because she's brought me hot coffee and I do not want to burn my lips. Yes. Now you see, I can't get to the word. It is pheasant, because we say in Afrikaans visant, but their feathers look like that. It's spotted. So, and Trudy also says pheasant. There we go. Guinea fowl is what someone else said, not, yeah, guinea fowl. But you've got it. You've got it. Love the ornaments. They're beautiful. Thank you, Rita. Hello, Crojo. Hello, my sweet Laura. How are you doing? Any plans for the weekend? So let's see. Hello, 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 hello. The Grinch is so beautiful and neat. When I was busy doing that one, I thought, oh, your name is Grinch, because this is what the Grinch looks like. I love that. And how do you work with the eyelash yarn? I show you how to work in the back loop, and then in the front loop, you do this. Then it's easy, because I don't know about you, but I can't see what I'm doing when I'm working with eyelash yarn. But on the odd chance that you can, then you don't need to do it on top of this and work this in the back loop. You just make this like you make any other half. So I love those. I love that bells. Today, Jessica and I were sitting in the lounge and I said, how about some Christmas songs? You know, some jingle bell songs. And she played me some jingle bell songs. Angela, hello, my sweetheart. How are you doing? Good to see you. And you've got mail. You sent me an email and I replied. So But I have, if you have replied back, I have not been able to look at it. Why? You know, I've got a house full of people here. Those are gorgeous, Ursula. I'm happy if you like it because I love your channel. If you're not part of Crochet's family, and she has two other channels. One is for diamond painting, and one is for, are you anxious? You can't sleep? Listen to her ASMR videos on Cloud. Now I don't know the name. Can you believe that? It's a cool name. I know it's a cool name. Thank you. Please don't mess. The last thing I want is to be baptized in coffee right here on screen because it's hot. So, anyway, where are we? Melissa. Hello, Laura. Yes, tell us. How is your shoulder? Oh, shame. Then let's see. Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there. Now I'm in the ads. I'm in the ads. There we go. There. Thanks, Melissa. I have an MRI on Wednesday. It still hurts beyond words. Wednesday, 10 November. Let's say Wednesday, 10 November. Laura. Oh, sweetheart, we keep you in our prayers because that is not good. Good morning, V. So true, sis. Sadie. Oh, listen, the mods should please just be on the lookout if there are unfavorable characters visiting us, because, you know, sometimes this happens. Hello, Melissa. Hello, Angela, says Hannah, because I'm a little bit behind in the chat. That's why. Oh, no, Laura, that is horrible, girl. I'm so sorry. Praying for you and your MRI. Amen, Melissa. You have said it well said. Hello again, Timmy. Thank you, Melissa. And hello. I'm still here, just finishing off tidying, and we'll be up. No problem. Listen, no rush. This is Friday afternoon here. Time to relax. Greet the weekend. Say hello, weekend. Chill and relax. Grab your cuppa. Get your crochet project on. Get your Crojo on. Nats, hello. How are you doing? I met Nats at Sadie's. There you go. Hello, everyone in the chat. Yes, and for your pain, Laura. There we go. Don't forget that. You're so welcome, says Melissa. Hello, Laura. Hi, Spin Mother. Nats also does spinning. There you go. I just bring Alex to get the second vaccine today. Oh, you brought Alex for his second vaccine. I hope everything goes well. Petra, hello, my sweetheart. How are you doing? So glad I caught you live today. And I was on my phone, so it's not always best when I'm on my phone. I can't type like I want to, but I heard your voice. So, good to see you. Hello, everyone in the chat. I start driving now. By the time I caught up with the chat, she'll be finished driving. Stay safe, Sis V, and good luck, Alex. Oh, yes. Right, must go. Have a great rest of the day. Love you all. Bye. Bye, Sadie. She's probably gone already. But thank you for spending time with us. I so appreciate it. Do you have a tutorial for your mosaic blanket? Oh, darling, no. And the reason why is because it is a tutorial, not a tutorial, a pattern by, what's her name? But in the description box is how I learned to do mosaic crochet. And one of the videos I recommend is this video. It shows this pattern. So check it out. Absolutely, absolutely. Let's quickly see here. Melissa, let me try and catch up. It shows I've caught up and then it's all over again, you know? So, hello, V. Doneen, hello, Doneen from Saskatchewan. Good to see you. Geraldine, Tina on YouTube does the what? Does for the exact pattern. Yes. Geraldine, yes, exactly. Now the link is in my description box. Right below. Right below. Just by the way, I have now an Amazon link for UK, Germany, USA, and the Netherlands. They've done something new where you have it is all sort of incorporated, and I thought, you know, when my birthday comes around, I would just like, in my month of my birthday, which is March, please make use of my link. Can I just go in? Please just make use of my link when you buy something for you during the month of March, which is still ahead. I'll mention it again. And then whatever I get is the little percentage there. I mean, it's like $1. But if all of you do it in the month of March, then maybe I get a nice voucher. You see? So, and it doesn't cost you anything. Eh? Now that's the best, when you bless someone and it doesn't cost you anything. So there you go. So cute. Jessica does some awesome work. I tell you, there you go. Ursula, those are so cute. Now you see how far behind I am. Those baubles are so cute. Love the reindeer. Ooh, that is Jessica. Oh, that's not in the tutorial. Mine is just the plain baubles. But yeah, Jessica can do it. I don't know how she does it. I don't know how. I rest my case, you know. It's adorable, Jessica. Granny D, I want to give you a standing ovation, but pardon me for not getting up right now. But I'm so glad you're here. I'm always glad to see you. Hi, Ursula. Love Jessica's Ummies. There you go. Hello to all. I see. Now that's why the reason why the chat jumped probably is because Granny D came in and everybody says hello, and there goes the comments. Let me see. Why does it have an ear if I don't take it by the ear? Or do you call this an ear? The ear of the mug? I think so. Jessica, those are so cute. What a wonderful job, says Rita Pacheco. Thank you, Rita. Hello, Sheila. How are you doing? Hello to you, and everyone on the chat gave you a thumbs up. How are you feeling today? I'm working on crocheting 20 earwormers. Oh my goodness. That's a lot. That's a mission. I'm doing, yes, I've made progress with my crochet, so happy chappy here. The ornaments are so cute. Oh, and another thing. Okay, maybe I should just catch up for once, and then let me just quickly try and catch up. Hello, good morning, Granny D. Let's say hello. Hello, Julie. Let's see if I can catch up. Let's see. Hello and good morning, sweet Granny D. Hey, Laura. How to clear my running? Hey, running your list. Thank you, Granny D. I'm doing the same for you. What I've done is this morning I sat and I made first of all, for all my members, I've got their names down and I just went and took like 2 hours out of each one's. 2 hours, 3 hours. If you've got a long live stream, I picked the live stream. So I've got 2 playlists, so I can divide my screen in 2 and just run that overnight for the next 24 hours. So 24 and 24 is 48 hours just let everybody run through. So, and then clear the history again, and then let's do that one more time. So sometimes if I've been to your playlist, say 2 weeks ago, and you haven't posted anything, then I won't leave a comment again, because I don't want to spam your chat. Doesn't help if I leave 3 comments, 4 comments. Don't want it to be irrelevant. I want it to be relevant comments if I leave comments. So then I won't leave a comment again. But you can be sure, especially because my members make a monthly contribution, I want to give back. And the way I can give back free of charge, that doesn't cost me money, is to run their playlist if they have content. Absolutely. So I absolutely do that. And then I can open another tab for friends if you need time, like Connie from Just Another Stitch. So she contacted me and said to me, she needs like 800 watch hours still. I've been running her for 3 days now, I think, on the side. On the side. So we do that for each other, don't we? Hey? And there you go. Hello, I saw you. How are you, Raven? Good to see you, my sweetheart. Any plans for the weekend? How was your week? Have a blessing, Granny D. I really appreciate it. Definitely, hey? I will be watching your video as soon as possible, says Miranda. You can use stuffing, or what I did was I did both. I went to buy packets of styrofoam balls, and then and I give you the sizes and everything. That's why it's a long video, because it gives you an overload of information. But I am not. I tell you what, this is my Simpson Turnpike knit along shawl. Finished. And now I must tell you, can you see these points? You know, when you finish knitting it, there's no points. It's just straight. I thought to myself, when I knitted this, I've never knitted a point. How will this be a point? But now let me just give you that little, those of you who are still busy with this, when you're done with it, this is straight row at the end. There's nothing, you're not doing anything fancy. The only thing you must do is end off loosely, and then you start, but yeah, but now she's signing, but what do you call that? You start blocking it. And it's when you block it that you pull it, and you pull it, and it forms a star. I was amazed. Hey, I didn't do that. Just blocking it did that. So I was very pleased that I didn't give up, because I wanted to support Linda and Gina. And on row 23, I was a blank. The penny didn't drop. And I decided to park this, as Linda would say, and you take it out of the garage for a spin when you're ready. So I decided, because I was ahead of that cow, park it. Now, I don't want to, because if I have a unfinished thing, work in progress, it bugs me until it's done. But to myself, I had to do some self-talk and say, just leave it. You're ahead. You're stuck. You can't move on, because nothing anybody says makes sense. Wait for the tutorial. So when the tutorial came out, I had to watch row 23 twice, the way Gina explained it. It's the second time I watched it that the penny dropped. It was an aha moment. And I could just finish it. So, jeepers, that I had to wait so many weeks for that aha moment. But I did, hey? So, Laura, I will run your list as well if you need it, sweets, says Melissa. There you go. Oh, I love you guys. You are just the best. You're just the best. You're so welcome, Laura. It's an easy thing to do to help. Yes, absolutely. Hey, Timmy, I would appreciate that, Melissa. I'm trying to get there. I tell you, I've even asked my brother I said to my brother, you know, you can help me out if you do this. But now I've got to explain to him about clearing your watch history. If there's a red bar at the bottom of the video, it doesn't count. So clear your watch history. So I'll send him a little tutorial and say, you just watch this, and then you can help me a little bit on the side now and again, you know. So now, Linda, when you've swallowed, can you show me the thumbs up and I'll let you up? She took a bite of her apple. So let's not let what's her name? Cinderella. No, not the Cinderella. What's the other ones? Huh? Snow White. Something must happen to Snow White with a piece of apple on screen, eh? I will run yours as well, Granny, and Melissa. Oh, lovely. Hi, Ursula. Not sure if you saw me pop in earlier. I did, my sweetheart. So there you go. And yes, Laura will play your list. I'm so excited for you. Soul Candy Cafe. Isn't that cool? How did you come up with that name? Soul Candy Cafe. That's gorgeous. I love that. I love that. Thank you. Thank you. There you go. Okay, there you go. Okay. Hello, Linda. How are you doing? Oh, okay, but let me get the view that you like. Ooh!
And
you've got to show me that.
I told you I would finish it, and I was playing Ursula. Chicken with the yarn. That is all I had left of the skein of yarn.
And how much did you have in that yarn skein?
437.
Wow. And that is yarn chicken, because mine had 470. And okay, I'm going to solo you because that's my show that she was testing for me. I love the colors. I love the colors. Let me see those bubbles at the bottom. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
And I am so proud of myself, honest.
I love it. The colors are fantastic.
Do you know, I whizzed through them bubbles.
Oh, well, you had the right button, hey?
Yeah, but
not me.
Really, really nice. So it looks really nice on.
Did you get the memo? Did you get the memo?
So I'm putting the bubble through the little squares.
Yes. Granny, you hiding comments. No, Timmy, I'm not sure if Timmy was
there we are.
kosher. There we go. Yes. I like that. That's what I like about the baubles. I've got a photograph actually where I put the two ends up,
really
and it
nice
actually
with the jumper, doesn't it? Looks
I'm
really
telling you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
And
check out 12 Days of Christmas by Yarn Utopia. I'm making her crochet tree ornament. So cute on YouTube. Oh, Rita, that sounds gorgeous. Sorry.
My Santa
did you make it? Okay, I'm going to solo you. I want to see that. Wait, I want to see that.
And Granny D, it's the moss stitch.
But that is looking gorgeous, hey? I love it. Oh, Linda. Wow and wow. Hello, Elizabeth.
There we are.
So good to see you. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that, hey? I love that. I love that.
My hair's, I'll have to, when I've done it because I've got the 12 days of Christmas, I've got the Advent from Reggie and Barbara.
Yes. Did you? Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'll be doing a video every day. So I wanted a Santa hat. So I've made it.
It's beautiful. I love it.
I've got a little pom-pom as well. So that's
gorgeous.
I'm all ready now for my and then that took me about 3 hours to make.
3 hours only. Wow. Wow. Jan
So,
motivated. Joyce Benson says it's cute. Vera says, hello everyone. I'm saying hello, Vera. Thank
hello.
you, Hannah. I'm reading here from the bottom and here from this way I'm reading from the top and this way I'm reading from the bottom because I'm a little bit behind.
Hi,
what is everyone doing? I'm crocheting a blanket, for your first paying customer. It's exciting.
I am doing.
Listen, I love the colors of that. Ooh, wait, show and tell.
So this is the
That is another. Your own freestyling.
Yes.
Are you going to make a tutorial of that?
Yes.
So you're doing that one, and then when you do the second one, you're going to film for us.
Yes, I'm going to film how to do this, how to do the pattern, and then I'll do kind of, you know, the first, say, half a dozen rows, and then I'll come back and once it's I've got 2 rectangles, and then I'll show you how to put it together. Hi everybody, and then I'll show you how to join them together.
Hello, not the end. It's not the end.
Hello.
And that one movie, this guy said, it'll all work out in the end. And if it doesn't, it's not the end. No. So that was so funny.
Yeah.
I'm to get my booster. And today, I'm so glad I will be. What? It will be a drive-by shooting. Sorry. That's not funny, but it will be drive-through, which I've not done before. What is she saying? You're going to get your booster today. My goodness, Granny D. March, what is your birthday? 20, my darling, 20. I think I'm on whatever boundary I am. For those of you who do the star signs, I'm on whatever boundary there is. Hi, Ursula, says Raven to Jessica. Hi, Jessica. And Nancy saying, I have to get some work done. Bye-bye. Oh, she's probably gone by now. Geraldine is saying, got it, thank you. 3rd time trying to learn. There you go. I'm so glad you got the links. Laura is saying, that's awesome that you do that, Ursula. Thank you. That's have to get back to work. Yes, love you bunches.
Hi,
Petra, I love. For those of you who don't know, Petra does a devotional. Does it every morning, Monday to Friday. But I love that little devotional that she does. It's just magnificent. It's short, sweet. Katrina, good morning, Ashra. I've been running your list as well, catching up. Katrina is going live today at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. my time. Wait, not 8 p.m. my time, 2 p.m. Katrina's time, right?
6
and Crocheting with Leanne is also going live at 8 p.m. Just like Ingrid and I are now live at the same time. Katrina and Crocheting with Leanne is live at the same time. You have options. Say hello to the one, or run both, split your screen. That's what I often do. Split that screen. There you go. Hello, hello. Hello, Linda. Why are you in chat? Oh, there you go. Okay, see, I'm behind.
I'm here now,
there
Raven. Hello, Raven.
Raven, all in good time, eh? All in good time. And you must know that Linda's fallen behind with another hour. So life is not, it turns you upside down a bit, doesn't it? Because suddenly things happen at an earlier hour.
So instead of it being 4 o'clock when you get here in the UK, it's 3 o'clock. And that's my
Does it suit you better? In a way, or not really?
In a way, because before I used to have an early tea, but now I'll be having a late tea because I won't go and have my tea until after you finish your live.
I shouldn't have said anything about the apple. Let this girl just finish her apple, at least something in her tummy. What was I thinking? No, man. Next time I'll know. Good morning, Katrina. Everybody's saying hello to Katrina. And she's saying good morning. Indigo Star. Hello, my sweetheart. How are you? Goeienaand, dame. Good evening, lady. I'm treating my son to McDonald's and watching your live. Woo!
Nice.
We had pizza for supper tonight because, you know, I mean, on a Friday, there's no time for cooking.
No,
No
I
time for
don't know what I'm
cooking.
going to have. I had potato leek soup for my lunch with
Yes,
mixed berries and yogurt.
there you go. Hi there, sweet Katrina, daughter Katrina. Hello. Finishing my large granny square throw for my beds is not the end. I'm working on the border. Hopefully, I will be finished by the end of next week. Having back trouble, so I crochet every other day. Oh, yes. I can't. I must sit comfortably when my frame must be supported when I crochet. Well, there's
Yeah.
no way that I'm going to crochet for long.
No.
No ways. I'm
So
finally back. Phone locked up. Ooh, I tell you.
I told you
Sorry,
yesterday
Linda.
that I would get this shawl finished yesterday, didn't I?
Well, I said
5 to midnight, I finished it. I was determined to get it finished before Thursday and Friday.
because I thought to myself, Linda said to me she's going to finish it. I said, listen, it goes fine until you hit the last row. It works up like a dream until you hit the last row. Then you're making the little bobbles and all, but the progress you're making on the shawl is only like 3 stitches. Then you make a bobble, 3 stitches, make a bobble. Now this is the beautiful thing about the shawl, but it takes time. But who am I to underestimate Linda, did I say? So here you go. Prove me wrong. Like, no. Linda said, there you go.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful shawl. Yes, that's going to be a pattern coming up. But you know what? I wanted to do the tutorial for this on Monday. Then I went to vote. And when you go and vote, they will drop a blob of ink from your finger to the nail. And now Linda says to me, why don't you use the cuticle remover to take it off? Just like Jessica told me. I said, Jessica, this is meant to deter people from doing fraud, from going voting more than once. So it takes a week for this thing to come off. It takes a week. It's every time we go and vote. So when I was standing there and I'm watching the people,
you could have put a plaster on it.
even, you know what? No, even just Vaseline. Next time I thought to myself, Vaseline or something. But the thing is, as I was watching those people lining up for those ink spots, I thought, oh, it was another aha moment, but not in a good way, because it was like, oh, with that ink on my thumbnail, I'm not going to be able to do any tutorials, because I'm not putting a tutorial up with that blue blob that turns black. It looks like I've hit my thumb with a hammer. That's what it looks like. So I'm not putting that up. That will stay up forever and ever. No. Just make peace that you're not going to do it this week. Thank you. I'm so glad for all of you that really like it.
It's very comfortable to wear as well.
Yes, mine is.
It's kind of like, it's like one of those something that you want something to keep your back, your neck warm, but you don't want it covering your arms and everything. So it's really nice, and I've just put a couple of bobbles into the squares here, and it's just sitting there nicely.
Now that's what I do. Yes, I've got now this I've got one in blue that you can wear. I mean, I would wear it as a scarf as well, just like this, and it would be fine. But if you want to wear it like a little poncho, you don't need a, what is that, a clip? What is a clip? A shawl pin. You don't need a shawl pin. You use these bobbles, and you can push it anywhere into the shawl to keep it where you want it. And it's
not going anywhere while I'm crocheting.
Yes.
It's, you know.
Yeah, I've got a photograph. Now, I must tell you, because you, exactly as the camera is now on you, right? Now, Jessica has probably got less curves than you. Not that you've got a lot. I mean, girl, you've no criticism there. You've got just the right amount. I'm just saying, I've got more. And for those of you who have more curves than Linda, like me, this shawl does better with more curves. Because if you've got more curves, it's going to lie beautiful around your bosom, and you can put the bobbles in, and it will be like both sides bobbles, and you can wear it like a shawl. Just saying that this particular shawl performs better with curves.
And because I've used the Universe, which is a 1 weight, and if I used a DK, it would have been bigger, but I wanted to use this color yarn, and I only used one of these Universe on this shawl, and that's all I had left from this. And there's 437 oh no, there's 462 yards. No, get it right, Linda. There's 505 yards on this, and that's all I've got left from this, because I was playing yarn chicken, and I was sitting there and I was saying, I've got 3 more to do, 3 more bubbles to do. Let's get it done, guys. Don't mess with mama. And it didn't.
No.
It listened to me.
Everybody says wonderful. Yes, the pattern's coming out. This one is in double knit. This is double knit, and I use a cake. Now it is bigger if it's double knit, but now for those of you who's going into winter, can you find my cookie? Okay, let me she's just going to give it to me. But I used ever so slightly a 1 cake and 1 cake of this Alula. And the tiniest bit, probably 6 grams or something like that, out of the second one, just because I didn't make it. Now what I could have done was, and I'm going to show you, it ends off with 2 rows of double crochet. So I could have left out a row of double crochet, and then, so that it's only one row of double crochet and then that. But so there's ways that you can make less yarn work. So
definitely. And
that sure is beautiful,
Linda. All I'm going to say is make sure you read the pattern before you start it. That's all I'm going to say. Read the pattern.
Well, I want to drink some coffee, but I'll wait until I can't drink that. And I'll have Linda, it looks beautiful. And cozy says Miranda. Thank you, Miranda. Love that shawl, says Angela.
Thank you, everyone. It is a beautiful shawl, and it's really well written, and it gives you the stitches after each row, which is brilliant, so you're on track.
I wanted something to be like a point of reference for those of you who do count. It's very beautiful, Linda. I have yet to make myself a shawl, says not the end. Listen, I've made quite a few shawls because I wear it as a scarf most of the time.
Yeah.
And I did say hello.
This looks really nice with my and I've got another skein of this that I could make a hat, and it'll be nice under my winter coat that I have when I go walking.
Lovely. Oh, that's gorgeous. Hello, Inge. How are you, my sweetie? I hope you're having a fantastic day. She says hello to everybody in the chat. Hello, Santa Inge. Hat is sweet. See, there we go. Back from dinner, and now iced coffee. Ooh, Rita, lovely. Iced coffee.
Nice.
I love those colors, says Angie. Angie.
Hi,
it is beautiful. I'm working on my last Christmas mosaic blanket for the grands. The last one of 12.
Hi,
Michelle. You're outdoing yourself. You are outdoing yourself.
Hats off to you. Hats off to you.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Let me just drop. I'm just going to drop the link if anybody wants to chat with us. And come and show us what they're making, you are welcome. Let me just see, where is that link so that I can pin it. Pin. It takes all of how many? 15 seconds. That feels like a lifetime. There you go. Let me just see. There you go. Ooh, it's slow, eh? Why is it so slow today?
I know.
But it's weekend, so chill out mode.
Yeah. So I've got tomorrow, before I go, I'm going to have my flu injection tomorrow. And then I've got a video to do tomorrow, my podcast for Sunday, which I'll do tomorrow before I go and get my jab, my injection.
Yes, I wish I did that before I wish I did my tutorial before I Oh, it would help if I would actually press chat, you know. I put it there, but I didn't press chat, which means it doesn't show in the chat. How is that now?
And I'm going to be working on this poncho and my table runner this weekend.
Oh, lovely.
So I'm doing a Linda this weekend. Oh, Rick was sat here while you were on the while I had you playing, and you turned around and and you said, I did a Linda this week, and Rick just looked at me and smirked.
Well,
he said, he said, fame at last.
It worked. You see, sometimes we have to live a lifetime. Yeah. You have to live 20 years to be able to stand up and deliver a message for 1 hour that will change someone's life, but you had to live it for 20 years before you could come up and say it. So now you had to live a Linda, to practice being a Linda for so long. So now you've got us all doing a Linda when we need it. We were just going to do a Linda. Just do a Linda. And then I make progress, because I was looking at my progress on my blanket and I'm thinking, oh, I did a Linda. I did a Linda. Everything, look, everything you see there, Linda, everything that's above there, that's a Linda. I'm not stopping until this blanket shows progress.
This is a Linda. That Christmas Santa hat, that's a Linda. Now this is going to be a Linda this weekend. Because I want to get this side finished this weekend, and then next week I can do the tutorial for the next piece.
Yes.
And then once it's done, I can put the tutorial out there for. It'll more than likely be, I don't know when it'll be. The tutorial just go out when it's available, I'm afraid.
Sorry that I'm interrupting you now, but you know when you showed your Simpson Turnpike Cal without it being blocked.
I've not blocked it yet. Do you want to see it?
But when you showed it without being blocked, I looked at it and I thought, I don't see points. But then when I finished mine, I thought, but there are no points. It's only when you go to block it that she explains to you, you're going to pull and you're going to pull and it's going to form points. So that was quite.
See, this is the first one I did, and this is, you can see the points, can't you?
Yeah, but I mean, if I look at those points and when I'm knitting it, I'm thinking, I wonder what I must do to get there. See? Yes. Now that's okay. I'm going to solo you so that you can show them, because for those of us still busy, it encourages us because it looks like such a difficult thing, but it's quite straight. It's just that little loop that's formed there, you pull when you block it, and that becomes.
It's these. So it's between the leaves. So if I do this, Let me just put this on my shoulder. So it's between the leaves.
Yes. It must be loose enough, she says, so that when you block it, you can pull it out like that.
Yeah.
And
So
that is what I
need to do a really, really loose bind off, so that when that point is down and that point is down, you there it
Yes.
then
It forms a
shows
point.
the
Yes.
3 beads that I've done.
But those of you who are still busy must know that that does not, when you're done with it, it doesn't look like it at that point, which
No.
encouraged me, because I looked at it and I was
Yeah,
quite,
here's where all the points
yes,
are. So
I
I've
was
got
quite
to block this,
intimidated
yeah.
by that, because I thought, how the heck do you do that on a knitting needle? Get a point like that. Jackie says, I will be working on baby blankets. I hope they're done by next week. I want to move on to something else. Talk about slow turtles. Jackie, I am not a fast crocheter or knitter. I was sitting knitting there today. I'm doing a test pattern. And I'm knitting. And I'm thinking to myself, does anybody in the world knit slower than I do? Because I've got bamboo needles and the yarn is like silk. It slides, it's slick. Oh, I tell you, that's why I went from the metal to the bamboo, because at least the bamboo sort of wants to cling to the, and it keeps it on. Otherwise, it's slip sliding. Half the struggle would be to keep it on the needles.
Yeah.
But what does work is doing a Linda, waking up and saying, I'm only going to do this. And when I finished Sunday, I thought, I have not yet made enough progress, because my husband said to me, we are all sitting there watching How to Get Away with Murder. He says to me, he laughs, he says to me, you're not going to get much done this way, because you're crocheting and then looking, crocheting, looking, crochet. Then you crochet, then you stop. So I realized by the end of Sunday, oh, this is not working. You must watch something that you're only listening to. Okay. So I decided Monday, couldn't do my tutorial, do another day of mosaic. Do a Linda on the mosaic again. So I had to do 3 days of Linda on the mosaic. But the point is, we get progress. And that's the thing, yeah? Everybody wants progress. But you can rest assured, Jackie, I am not fast. I asked when your birthday is, because mine is March 2. Yay! I'm glad. Oh, good people are born in March. Hey. Granny D, I got my booster and booster. Now I get it, Granny D. You see that penny must drop. You're talking about the vaccine. But that first shingle shot was very painful, but the second part hurt, but not as bad. Ooh. Wow. That's good if someone else can give advice, hey?
Yeah.
2 devices are handy to multitask video watching. Listen, sometimes Miranda, Jessica comes in here and she says, I do not know how you do it. Because I've got the 2 screens here, but then whatever I want to listen to, like now, I say, if this guy is now reading the Bible to me the first 3 hours of the morning, say 9 to 12 a.m., I've got it on my phone. My phone's lying here, and I've got a microphone in one ear, because I've got to listen to what happens in the rest of the house too. I'm still the mother, and anything that happens, I must attend to. So this guy's reading to me here, and my eyes are there. So every time someone shows something, I'm looking, and I've got the underscript on so I can read if I'm looking, and I say, hey, so that's the top end of multitasking. There you go. Let's see.
But that's what mums are all.
Yep, the folks giving the boost. Pardon?
That's what mums are all about. We're always multitasking.
I'm telling you. Yep, the folks giving the boosters will be out in the parking lot at various stations, and we just drive through and hang the arm out and get the booster. Listen, Granny D, I'm so sorry, I'm so slow, but that's what you meant with drive-by shooting. You drive by and you get your shot. That is hilarious. You have got a super sense of humor, Granny D. Ursula without Linda, Linda without Ursula, like Katrina without Grandpa, Grandpa without Katrina. It's so weird. Listen, girl, there you said, our time changes this Sunday, I believe. Oh, I know. I remember it as on the 7th, you guys will be 7 hours away from me, no longer 6. On the 6th, it will be 6 hours, but on the 7th onwards, it's 7 hours. There you go, at 2 a.m., Sunday at 2 a.m. Angie, I'm not expecting any problems with the booster. I did great with the other 2 injections. Ooh, good for you. Good for
Me
you.
too, Granny D. Me too.
Pattern knit or crochet? It's a crochet pattern. Crochet. Listen, we'll be down the road. There'll be knit patterns. But now, crochet. Hi, Katrina. Sorry, I'm not watching the chat. Just listening while I'm at work. Happy Friday, sweetie, says Elizabeth. Yes, Elizabeth, that's why I'm reading it to you, my sweetheart, so you don't have to look up. You can just do a Linda. Sit down, look down, crochet, crochet, crochet. When you hear something nice, perk up, chat, 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 your 2 cents. Continue. Total convenience. This is, we're catering for the audience here. Total convenience.
A super
LJ is...
beaning.
Sorry, it broke up now. Just say that again.
A super pink
yes.
baby.
Yes, she's taking her son for his 2nd shot booster.
Oh, really?
Bazuma show. Bazuma show. Ooh. Are we getting a guest here? Let the guest just materialize. Good afternoon, all. Hope you're well, says Julia. Hello, my sweetheart.
Hi, Julia.
Hello. Can Angela give me a thumbs up? There you go. Then, yes. Okay, now you go. There you go. I'm going to add you to the stream. I'm telling you. How are you?
Hello, Angela. Hi.
Just stopped in to say hi. I'm busy today.
Oh, that's good.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Thanks for the email, ladies.
You're welcome.
So excited. I'm so close to
I'm excited. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it.
People to you.
Yes. So for those of you who don't know, Angela is very close to her 1,000, right? So if you have not yet subscribed to my precious yarnery, then please go and subscribe. And I know Connie from Just Another Stitch is just, I think, 800 hours away from monetization. So I've been running her playlist for about at least 3 days now. So I just hit play all, and I've just been every so often, every 8 hours, I just say still here, because there's a lot of videos. So yeah, I like it.
When I leave my house, I always push on someone and push their play all their stuff. And I leave the house so the dogs have company and everything.
That's a good idea.
Yes, I like that, because you know, now years ago you would leave the TV on because you want the animal to feel like there's someone at home, you know. Definitely lurking and crocheting, trying to get all these Christmas presents done. Just switch to tea. Switch to tea, hey. Leftovers for dinner, crocheting, not cooking today. Definitely not cooking on a Friday, not by me in this house anyway. So you want some love and cold water, come to my house on a Friday.
I try never to cook.
Why did you say you never cook?
I try not to.
I try and cook 2 days at a time, for 2 days at a time. Then I don't have to cook.
You use Universe for Ursula's shawl? Yes, I did, Hannah. I did. I used...
Sorry, Hannah, I missed that. Yeah.
Just bear with me a minute.
Yes.
I'll go and get the...
You need, Hannah, for that shawl pattern you need, I used 570 meters of red heart shawl in a ball, which was this one, which Veronica sent me a ball like this. So it was a cake. The red heart, the label is here. It's a wrap rainbow. It's a wrap rainbow. But if you get a cake with 600 meters, you're going to be fine. That's the average. Cakes has 600 meters in it, but 570 meters is also fine.
I used this color.
That's beautiful color.
And all I had left was this
So here and there.
It's Universe.
Cheapers.
It's from Hobie.
2 weight?
1 weight.
Oh.
And I used 4mm needle. Hello, my super pink feet. My pom-poms are coming tomorrow.
Woo! Here's my pom-poms.
Woo! I love your green sweater, Veronica. It's beautiful. Do you like Veronica's green sweater?
It's not pink. It's purple.
No, it's green. I see it's green. It looks green to me.
No, clean your glasses, okay? Because you see everything pink, and this is purple, okay?
It's purple, okay?
It's purple.
This. Do you like the shawl?
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yes.
Hello, Alex. If he can hear us.
Yeah, he can.
How is he feeling? Did he get his shot in his arm? How's he feeling?
Good. Better than the last one.
Good.
Oh.
Good.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
And I used a 4mm needle for this one.
Ooh.
I'm using the same yarn
Yes.
for the poncho, and I'm using a 4.5 because I want the drape, more of the drape.
In
hindsight, I should have used the 4.5 on this, but next time maybe.
Well, it depends because I used the 4 on this one that Veronica sent me on this ball, Red Heart. What? Red Heart, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
I used the 4 and it's very drapey. And then on the double knit one, I used the 4.5. Now, I'm not sure if the 4.5, if I used the 4 like it recommends, would have actually made me not need that little bit of extra yarn. Maybe I would have managed, how do you say? Maybe it would have been enough yarn on the cake then if I'd used the 4mm hook, but then it might not have had enough drape. I was worried about the drape. You know, in your shawl, you want enough drape.
Yeah.
Raven.
This
It's
is
magenta,
just
not my beautiful bee.
Hi,
Raven.
logo. Lovely to see you. I love your logo. It's brilliant.
Sorry, I'm back. Flipping dogs are like having a bunch of 2-year-olds running around.
Oh my goodness.
Dogs are like children. I am telling you. Hello,
They're getting sprayed by
Daigo.
the skunk, or they're getting into something.
Oh, let's see. What's that?
Oh, that's nice.
Wait. I'm going to solo you. Solo. Oh, that's nice.
Beautiful.
That's my new, I just created this one last night. This is for Alex. Should I get closer? Yeah.
I love that.
Yes. And
I love that. Ooh, what yarn? What yarn?
And I created for him his cow too.
Ooh, cow, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Is that ribbing stitch or what stitch is that?
I forgot what is the name, but it's look like a kind of like a knitting, but it's not knitted. You know, there's crochet.
Yes, that's the ribbing. That's the ribbing.
Yes.
Front
Yes.
post, back post.
Yes, and so they match with this one, and I'm going to put like maybe one button here and one in here. So when he put this one, he can click and he can, you know, cover his part right here, the mouth or the nose.
Yes, like a mask.
Yes, yes. So I create this one. This is the yarn that I use. This one right here.
Okay, now that is soft and shiny. I love the color.
Yes, I love it too.
190 meters, 4 ounces, 207 yards. Wow. Okay, 5.5mm hook. Beautiful. And you did all that with one ball.
No. I used 3 balls. And
3, okay.
One,
yes.
Yeah, and this one I used 3.5. And because the yarn said
3.5. That's
that's
small for you, hey?
It is. But let me tell you, the stitch, it was more they go a little more like exactly like, you know, look really nice. If I use the bigger, the 5.5,
More definition.
exactly, the stitches gonna be more bigger. So I said, let me try a
Yes.
3.5, and it was much better.
Oh, I love that hook. I love that hook.
Yes, and this is the size. See, Janie, she sent me this to me for a gift.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, a whole collection.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So
what is it? Knit Pro? It's Knit Pro.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
I'm writing down.
Beautiful. Hi,
Zing.
So this one
Hello, Sunita.
I'm working in tutorial for this one, and
yes,
for the count too. And last night too, I finished this one right here for a woman.
Oh my goodness. I love those colors, eh?
This is the size.
Those colors are beautiful.
Yes. And
so you did a Linda yesterday.
Oh yeah, I did Linda. See? I'm saying, you know.
See us? It works. We know that it works. We are not in doubt. My second name is not Thomas. There we go. Oh, now look at that.
Oh, I love that one.
My goodness.
In pink and black.
Yes, and I'm working and tutorial for this one right now. And all the color, I use the same color that for the bubbles, but in different colors and different color in here. And this is so.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Oh my goodness, woman, you're just going from, you're taking my breath away. You meaning to do
love that.
Yeah, so I'm working in tutorial for this one. So yes.
What? So is that? Did you do the color control, or is that one?
Oh no, not for this is the color.
What kind of yarn?
For this one, for the bubbles, I use this one.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And
I would never say. Now you see. Now I look at that because I'm blanket crazy. I see a blanket with baubles like that in that yarn, and I'm thinking, oh, I would love that. Oh, that's beautiful.
So this go together.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yes. So
listen, let me just before we go further, let's just dance on this super chat of Sunita, because then I can catch up on the comments. So just freeze for jingle jangle. Okay, there you go. Yes, thank you, Sunita.
So this is
oh, that's beautiful. I love it. Is it a little bit slouchy? I love that. Because if you want a ponytail, you can have a ponytail and put it all up there. You can put the big hair up there. It's gonna do it.
Yeah. So so this is it gonna be I'm working in 3-4 different tutorials, and probably the next one is gonna be I'm gonna use this one, the mandala.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's the color.
Oh, that's beautiful, but that is.
Let me show you the last one. I'm so sorry, I forgot to show you the last one that
Thank you. Thank you for subscribing to Angela. Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, I like that.
I love that green. What do you call that? A hat?
It's a hat, yes.
I love that green hat. It's beautiful. It matches your green top.
Yes. Yes. My pink one.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah, so I've been working in hats right now. So because this kind of the time a lot of people they like to make for this time, and that's easy and quick gift. For when.
Hello, Crystal. Yes, I love that. Is there a tutorial for that one coming, or did you make that from a?
Yes.
Ooh, you're going to be busy with tutorials.
Yes.
My goodness.
Busy girl.
Do you feel?
Thank you.
Do you feel the glitter yarn at the universe, Linda? Hannah is asking. Do you feel the glitter yarn? The glitter in it, probably.
I'm done.
Yes,
I'm done.
Sorry, Veronica, my fingers are a bit slow.
It's round it, but it's It's not coarse. It's really nice. It just flows through your hook.
Okay, so that's the thing. Yes, because some of them I think is a bit, as you say, coarse.
Can be a bit coarse.
Hello, Susan.
Like this even this papaya. I've not used this. This is papaya.
Papaya.
Yeah, batik. And
hello, Trescott. Dawn. Hello, Dawn.
Soft. This is really nice and soft, and this is.
It looks soft.
It looks soft. This is a DK. So
beautiful, but does it look like a thin DK?
No, it's not. It's a real good substantial DK.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Angela, what is your go-to thing to crochet? Mine is blankets. Oh, mine is blankets,
my heart.
shawls, and ponchos. Then I'm in my happy place.
Oh, I can do
any one of those three.
Favorite. But I just started doing sweaters, and I'm just loving that right now too.
Wow! Yes. So the next thing I want to try is. Sorry, Linda.
What have you just started doing, Angela? I missed that.
Sweaters.
Sweaters, yeah.
Yeah, I've still working on. I want to do one wild colors.
For bubble beanies. Wow.
But this is my daughter's. I just got done my mom's. She didn't want any sleeves.
Thank you, Hannah.
Pattern up. I've never done a sweater in my life, except for the granny square ones. So I just started this. Well, I'm almost done this one.
Okay, can I'm just for a moment going to solo you, and I'm going to keep my finger there so you don't get hot. Ooh. See, I love that.
That is,
I love that.
Wow.
It's really small, and short, so it's really long on her, but she loves it. But this, this is my first, second sweater I've ever made, and I just came up with it. I had no idea what I was doing. Just winged it the whole way.
You know, that's the best way, though, isn't it?
Yes.
The best way. Just go with it. And at the end of the day, what have you got to lose? If it's not right, just frog it.
Yeah. Oh, I did a lot of frogging. I do a lot of frogging over here.
Just frog it.
Listen. When I was doing this one right here, because it's my first time created this, and I was just frogging maybe 2 times. I need to get exactly what I want, and that's what I get. This is my own creation. It's taking time, but you can as this is mine. So that is good because you put your yourself working and creating stuff.
You put your heart and soul in what you want. What you want. I mean, kind of. This pattern, this rectangle pattern, this rectangle, two rectangles make a poncho. And I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my 6th one. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to do my own pattern for this one. I'm just going to, and I frogged it. The numbers didn't work out. So I started again, and then I frogged it, and then but I finally got it, and I thought, I know it's simple, but
I like it.
No, don't say it's simple. The point is there are only so many crochet stitches and so many combinations, and that's a new combination. And if it's simple, all the better for the person who's crocheting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
But you've got windows, but the only double crochets are the windows. The rest of it is half double crochets into the front of the loop instead of the back of the loop. So can you see you get the lines?
Yes.
I'm going to wait, let me just quickly solo you.
So you get the lines on
it's like ridges. It's like little ridges.
Yeah, so you get them on both sides.
Yes.
And it's so I just wanted something quick and easy because it's an order, and kind of she just said she wanted 3 ponchos. I've done 2. This is the 3rd one. So
I can't read a pattern.
Something, and I thought, why not? I thought, well, if I do my own pattern, I can then do a tutorial and show people how to do it. You know,
Yes, because
because
I've got one.
Sorry, Ursula. Since doing the, Simpson hashtag, the Simpson Turnpike Cow,
Like
and
now,
all those tutorials, I've really got the tutorial bug. I want to do, more tutorials. So, and I think that's the way
yes,
I'm going to go. I'm not going to, I don't think I'm going to be writing patterns. I think I'm just going to be doing
yes,
tutorials
patterns
on
is
there for more people.
yeah,
It's accessible to more people if
yes,
they want to, because not everybody can read patterns.
I can't.
I can't.
yes,
Can't.
yes, yes.
And I want
That,
to.
yeah,
And I think there's a
that's,
lot.
yeah,
I think there are a lot of patterns out there
Yeah. I
for
mean,
people to
yes,
purchase. Who, and I thought, well,
I don't
no,
know,
you're right.
but I don't know. But
to be honest, kind of, I wrote that pattern up for the pewter cowl, my first ever pattern, and I gave it, it was free. I didn't charge anything for it, and I think I got more enjoyment out of giving it to people, than
Yes,
selling it.
absolutely.
Do you understand
Yes,
what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say?
yes.
I mean, I
Look,
don't want
you've got it.
I don't want to put pressure, kind of, while I've been doing a Linda, as everybody says, I kind of been sitting here, and when you're crocheting and you're sitting and you're mulling over things, and I was,
Yes,
and I was thinking I'd much rather sit and do a tutorial so everybody can do it, because than
yes,
spend time away from my crocheting trying to write up a pattern.
yes.
And I think that
Look,
is, kind of, I've come to the conclusion that it's just not for me. I enjoyed doing that one pattern, and that might be, I'm not going to say never, never say never, but at this present moment in time, I think I'd rather sit down with a crochet hook, some yarn, and do a tutorial, and then it's available for everybody then. Do you understand what I'm
yes.
saying?
Yeah.
For me,
No, I absolutely get you. The thing is, you've got to do.
I applaud everybody who can write patterns. I mean, I can read patterns. I can read both crochet and knitting patterns. I've got no problem. And I applaud everybody who writes patterns, because it takes a lot of time. I mean, I know that
Yes,
from
it does take a lot of time.
It does. It takes a lot of time. And
I never thought it takes that much time.
No,
but it takes a lot of time. Yes.
For me personally, I would rather sit with a hook and crochet or knitting needles. I might do some more knitting tutorials. You never know. And that's I want something that makes me happy. I don't want to get bogged down.
That's right.
And then lose the will to live because I can't get this pattern right. I can't write it down. I can't, I'd rather just go, right, let's just get the camera overhead, sit and just say, right, this is what you do. Blah, 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 blah. There you go.
Because, to do a pattern, the language in a pattern is different than the language in a tutorial, I found. The way I need to write it down when I do a pattern is different. Because when I will do a tutorial that will go with the pattern, but I'm selling the pattern. So if you buy the pattern and you say, but I'm not someone who can read patterns, like my own daughter can't read patterns, then I say, okay, if you've bought the pattern, there's a hyperlink in it, and it will take you to a tutorial so that it's open for both. But when I'm doing the tutorial for that pattern, my lingo will slightly differ because I'm going to explain more than I can in a pattern, because a pattern wants you to speak in a certain way, wants you to put things in a way that's universal. Crystal says, I can't get any crochet wearable items right. Can anyone help me out? Now, Crystal, Linda is going to do a tutorial in a poncho, and I am I've got wearables on my channel as well. I'm not sure, and I know
Can I just make a suggestion? Jeannie.
both have. Yes, Jeannie of
Jeannie
Butterfly
from
Dreams with Crochet.
No, not Jean. Jeannie from On the Hook What's on the Hook? She
Yes.
does. I've got a couple of hair patterns, and her patterns are absolutely well written, and she writes them how she does it. There's no they're not kind of
She writes the pattern how she does it.
Yes,
so she writes it in
she
talking style.
She leaves you spaces. She says, get your favorite top, measure, and then, you know, do the stitches and that. And she doesn't say, right, you need to do a chain of so many, work it this way and that. But try
Yes.
Jeannie, what's Jeannie from On the Hook Crochet. I'll see if I can. I'll see if I can find.
I'll do it.
Are you sure?
I'll do it. I've got it. On the Hook Crochet. I've got it.
Yeah. Okay.
I've got it. I've got her.
Hair patterns are very, very well, because you know the American tank that I did.
Yes.
The blue one. I followed her pattern, and it was, and you know, kind of, you can do any stitch. I think I did half double crochets for mine, but you can do single crochet or double crochet, or, you know, treble crochet, or you can do so many rows of,
you've got
or
options.
you could do the moss stitch, or you could do the Suzette stitch, you know, by kind of figuring out how, and then she explains everything. And for me personally, I think she's really good, and I really thoroughly enjoyed doing a crochet wearable, and that actually was my first wearable crochet wearable that I'd made.
But that was beautiful. I saw it. Melanie says, ladies, all of your creations are so beautiful. Excellent work. Thank you, Melanie, and welcome in. First time seeing you here. You're so welcome. Promise my nephew a cowl and myself a sweater, hopefully by the end of the year. But I love, Veronica, that cowl set that you've just shown there. That is not like my kind of cowl.
Yeah.
Not my kind of gal. My kind of cowl.
One for this one.
Yeah.
The same the stitch how they had. I'm going
Petra
to
Petra already recommended it. Sorry, show us there. Show.
So the cowl that I want to make for this one is gonna be the same the stitch that they have. So that's gonna be for match with this one. So so this is what
I love that.
Yes. So I want to use this colors.
Oh, those are that like it's beautiful fall colors. Fall colors are just gorgeous.
Crystal, it's not. Hi Petra, Crystal, it's not a pattern as you would expect a pattern. It's written out in words. There's no how can I do? Let me just get one of her patterns just so I can show you.
No problem. Not the end says, I don't read patterns. I wish I did, but I like figuring it out for myself. I do document when I'm finished in case I want to do something similar later. So you write it down then. Okay. Now you see my daughter writes.
See, this
well, yeah. No, it doesn't really write. She makes little signs. Looks like Chinese to me.
Right, okay. So she writes it out.
So I'm going to solo you so you can show us exactly. So she writes it out.
And then, you know, it's all the explanations there. It's so simple. And then she gives you the supplies and she tells you, right, the fabric you're going to need, you write it in. So for this American tank, I used a 4mm hook. I needed a bigger hook, so I used the 5mm. For the trim, I went down a size. and then I use the yarn that I'm going to use, and then she explains everything here.
Yes.
And then she just tells you then, you know, kind of your number of chains I need for my side to side seam is, you know,
and you fill in.
Yeah, and you just fill it in to, and what I would recommend, what she recommends is get a t-shirt that you like to wear, which fits you really nicely, you're comfortable in, and then do your chain so it's, and our hips are all of us, our hips are.
It's like a template. You use it as a template.
And
See,
I
have
a template to put your chains down and then just work it up, and she tells you how to measure the back of the t-shirt. It really is. And then you know there's spaces in it for doing your own.
It's kind of the same like Linda. She's talking about when you had your own project book or whatever.
Yes.
This book,
yes.
They tell you the same thing. Like Linda, you can, when you crochet, you can put the title, you can put the size of yarn, the size of hook.
You fill everything in.
Exactly, in here. And you can put some, maybe another note in the back if you want to, you know, start write your
like a drawing or whatever, a diagram or a chart.
And I find this one right here.
Yes.
And the internet. This is too this one that show you the same thing. I mean, this just let me see. Let me can find it right here.
Hello, Mel.
Hi, Mel.
It's lovely.
You see, they can tell you every. I mean, you can put all your. You can create your own designs. You know, runs and you know a stitch you use.
Yes.
So it's really good when you design your own creation. That's good you have some of this because that way, you know, if you want to do it again, that way you know, okay, I got my notes. I go back and this is what I have in here. This is mine for this one that I've been doing right now. So here's my notes, and I put the yarn, the size of hooks and everything. So I mean, it's really nice for those.
Yeah.
And Angela, I know that you're just doing your sweater, and you know you've just been, as you said, winging it. And now coming from another perspective, kind of when you did it, did you write down what you did, or did you didn't write anything down, you just winged it?
Yeah. Well, I just measured the shoulders and then went from there. I mean, I didn't even count my chains.
I do the same things. When I do mine, I do myself. I you know, measure my shoulder
from
to
here
shoulder.
to here.
Exactly, to here. Yeah. And you want some, you know, curl your arms. You have to measure this right here to right here, or right.
I just put it on to see how long I needed to go.
Yes.
I just put it on my arm. I didn't
you know, everyone had different ways, you know, and it's amazing to learn from everyone, you know.
Well, I'm dyslexic, so even if I did write it down, I would be able to know what it was, but no one else would.
Yes. Now my daughter writes like that. The way that she writes, yes. When she was at school and she had to do an oral, when you stand in front of the class and, you know, give I don't know if you call it an oral, but now you give cue cards. I would number the cue cards because what she puts a little drawing on there. It looks like Chinese drawing. I don't know what that means. If I drop those cards, I wouldn't know which one goes where because it's not like writing on there. But if I show her the card, she can tell me 2 full sentences just by looking at that little squiggly. So if that works, girl, that's fine. So it works. Hannah says, question to all. How do you use /crochet on a tutorial? Hannah, what do you mean? She says, okay, because, wait, let me just hear. Because when I make something of a tutorial, I watch and I write it all down. Then I start crochet. How are you doing it? No, I do as I watch them do it. Yes. If I know that's what I want to make, I watch and then I pause and I do. Watch, pause, do.
Yeah.
And that's what Crochet does. I crochet along with the video tutorial. Stop and yeah, that's what I also do. Yeah.
Yeah.
And rewind.
What the majority of
Hi,
us all
Petra.
Hello. Angela says hello. Ugh, Angela. I've got Angela on the brain. Petra says hello, Angela and V. Yes, that's why it's hard for me to read a pattern. I love a tutorial, says Rita. See, I think many of us have a preference to tutorial. But when I started crochet, learning how to do it, YouTube did not exist yet. So YouTube came in 2005, which was the year Jessica went to school. That was when I was 35. So the first 30 years, it was books and someone must show me. So I preferred patterns. Yeah. If you know how to read a pattern, right, and if you can read, if you're not dyslexic like Angela or like my daughter, you can read, great. I tell you, it opens doors if you can manage the reading. Because my husband,
lollipops. Hello.
We just have to learn. We have to teach ourselves differently. Like it took me, like they didn't get me in school at all, so I had to teach myself different. I can read, but I can't get it from here to here. So I can read in my head, but I can't read out loud. I stutter. It's
okay, my daughter can't read out loud either. And when she does read out loud, I have to say, I just give it here so I can make sense of what she's just said, because it comes out, like Granny D would say, discombobulated, so that I can't understand what she's read. And she's only read a sentence. So I would just say, I wouldn't stop her. But when she's done, I don't know what she said.
I mean, don't you think, though, that the tutorials that are available online, from from Crystal to Gina to TLY Yarns to whoever else does tutorials, everybody does it differently, and we still follow along. We just
so you need to get the person that you connect with.
Yes, and you just find
I just want to say, I just put the link from Amazon. You can find this one right here if you like to check it out. So
thank you, and thank you for everybody who hit the thumbs up.
Sorry, Linda. This is the way I have to stop everyone talking. Let me talk.
Yes, Angela, that's how we do it. We haven't done it in a while, but usually you grab yarn, you show it in the camera.
I need that in my life.
That means you want to say something.
What yarn? What yarn?
The yarn right there. I need that in my life. I don't have that anywhere here.
You don't have this one?
I need that.
Where you?
Oh, I like that too.
You from Canada or where you?
Yes,
from?
I can get that. Yeah.
I
can't get Hobby Lobby. I can't get that in Canada at all.
Well, this one is Lion Brian. I think you can find this one in Michael's if I'm not wrong.
Hello, Dora.
Yeah, this one is Lion Brian. You can see this.
Yeah, I can't get that at my Michael's.
What?
And Lashira, hello, sweetheart.
You don't have Walmart neither?
I have Walmart. Can't get that. I know.
Hello, Bobby. Linda, I think you need a light there. Do you need a light?
Put the light. Yes.
Just saying, because you're fading before my eyes. Oh, love. What happened to Linda? Nothing's happened to Linda. You need shade.
Oh my god.
You need shades for your game. That future is so bright.
That literally took me, blinded me. I'm blinded by the light.
Bobby says, I'm still fighting off COVID, but trying to get back to making the long granny square cardigan from Bag O' Day. Woo, lovely. I hope you get it done, sweetheart, and I hope you do recover soon. Crystal says, okay, I just subscribed to her just to check her out. Thank you for explaining it. Thank you, Crystal.
Thank
Raven
you.
says, my beautiful V, I love those colors. All the green. I know you love green, Raven. Hi,
Yes,
Ursula
love
says,
the green.
Zach. Hello, Zach. Zach is awake.
Hi, Zach.
Excuse me, beautiful V. Where did you get that book, please? Oh, and then she put it in. Okay, so there you go.
Well,
I
this
was
one,
thinking
this
that
one right here is from Hobby
thinking along
Lobby.
the lines of enabling.
This one is from Hobby Lobby.
Hobby,
Show
oh, it's
us
well,
the
this
other one.
it's
Show us
Hobby Lobby management talking. Hobby Lobby management.
Uh-huh. Show
Yeah.
us the other book.
Oh, the other book is this one.
Sandrine. Hello, Sandrine.
Thank you.
Knit and Crochet Project Planner. Ooh.
I put the
Lovely.
link in the chat, Linda.
Oh,
And
lovely. Nancy.
it's American. I needed the UK one.
The UK.
I got
UK.
it.
Can you find it?
Hello, Scrappy
Good,
Tea.
good,
Good
good.
morning.
This
Understand. Okay, there you go. There you go. And there you go. Look at that. Project Planner link.
there
I
you
don't
go.
see a link. Where's
No,
the link?
it's in the next one because I just
Oh,
typed it and I put the link. I don't know. Yeah, that one right there. That's the link.
that link covers you. Where's Veronica? She's behind the link.
No.
She's doing
I'm here.
Wipe Angela out at the same time. Eh?
I'm here. Ursula. I'm here.
I've
Woo,
ordered
where's
it.
my boot? I'm going to use my
I've ordered it.
abbreviations and symbols. I can get, but putting it all together, that's another thing. I tell you,
Oh my
I like
God.
tutorials. I love tutorials. If it's a good tutorial, it's great. If it's not, it's frustrating because it's something you want to make. I can read anything, but if you ask me what I read, I can't tell you, and any of it. And I also have dyslexia and ADD and ADHD. Raven, you sound like my husband. He's got them all in one cup. Like Granny D says, squirrel, we stop talking when we see yarn. Yes, absolutely. Crystal says, hey, you guys are so fun. Oh, sweetie. We all love green.
I like
Angela.
green. This is not pink, okay? This is green.
Angela, let me explain to you the little, maybe I did already. Maybe I did already explain. But once on the challengers, Brenda,
Oh yeah.
her and me and Brenda was on. And something was wrong with Brenda's setting. So everything that was supposed to be, I don't know, was blue, looked green. She says, but it is blue or something like that. And we just have to take her word because we see green, you know? So that's why if we say, oh, Veronica, your sweater is green, I love it. We know, we refer back to that day where it was such fun. It was just
I
because
remember that.
the last
Yes.
was it the last 20 minutes she got it right. And suddenly she could prove that whatever she's been saying was green. That was
so funny.
hilarious.
Yes.
Angela, you are too quiet. No, she gets her chance to talk. It's just that, you know, she's going to shove a ball of yarn. I'll shove an ornament into the screen and say, hey, I've got something to say. I finished the baby blanket this morning. I'm heading to the gym now. Nancy. When I first saw Nancy, I thought, they sure don't make grandmas like they used to because she doesn't look anything like my grandma did. That is a fact. Sharing Sharon. I love that channel name. Hey, I love it.
Sharon.
So, Angela, what's your plans for the weekend? Any plans? Veronica, what's your plans?
I'm getting my Christmas decorations out.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah,
Jessica took hours out
to
today.
get ready. I'm so excited.
Well,
So, are you the kind that like to decorate? You are the one that sort of instigate decorating and whatever. I'm asking.
I do all of it, all the decorating.
Wow.
I do 5 Christmas trees. The kitchen cupboards get decorated. Everything that has a space gets decorated.
Wow.
And I don't care. I love it. Makes me happy.
Yeah.
My husband just rolls his eyes.
Well, listen, it's very nice if someone does it. When Jessica was 12, she took it over. And I was actually so happy because I used to do it every year, do everything. So, and the family comes over to our house usually. And when she was 12, and so that is now this year 10 years. For the last 10 years, she's been doing it. She would take the time
my
and pack
daughter to help
everything
me.
out and just, well, so I say, you feel like doing this? Fantastic. Not me, not anymore so much. So, yes, take a break from it.
Yeah, my daughter won't
Yes.
help me unless I beg her. I have to bribe her, and she's so busy.
The next
with her
sweater you
boyfriend,
give
so
her,
it's like-
the next sweater you give her must be a Christmas one. I tell her
I
you're
might make her
wearing
a
the
nice
decoration.
wild one. She just laughs at me, rolls her eyes, and
Oh my goodness, yes. Because I would, I've seen those movies with those, how do you say it? Yeah, but what do they call it? They call it an ugly sweater, but it's not an ugly sweater.
those
It's
ugly, ugly Christmas sweaters.
yes,
I have
I've heard
dress
of
that
it.
I wear at Christmas.
Wow.
Oh
Wow.
yeah, I go all out. I love
Wow.
Christmas. So yeah, I do my cupboards. I have 5 Christmas trees. I'm putting one in here, so maybe I'll get 6 Christmas trees this year.
So they're
I-
obviously different
Christmas tree
sizes.
in here, it's about this big, and it's a little fiber optic one.
What?
I've got
So
a couple
it's
of
come decorated.
and it'll go right there so everybody can see it, just there.
Yes, Petra. Listen, with some of us, it is like that, hey? Because it is not my husband's favorite time of the year. I don't know. He's never liked Christmas a lot. So, yeah, well, we like it and we make the best of it. And we've only gone away Christmas, I think, a few times. If I must count on my fingers, maybe we've missed, in the 25 years together, we've missed 4 Christmases where we are away from home, not at home, but together. We are together, but not at home.
I
It's,
do everything.
being at
I
home
do
is-
the big Christmas meal for my whole family and everything here. So
Ooh, so you're one of those mamas. That's fantastic. Those mamas are worth gold. Worth their weight in gold, too. So, yes, because
I
that is fantastic.
yeah, I have my whole sister's family come over, and my mom and my pa come over. So like, I have a little house, but a big family come over.
Wow.
So your house is full.
Oh
Because I always said to my husband, he's the oldest brother. So I say, let everybody come over because, and he didn't the previous years really like that because I don't know why, but I say, well, you are the oldest brother, so you sort of must have tradition. You put the tradition there.
Mm-hmm.
But now he likes it. So, and they come over and we spend time together and yes, that's good. I only not cook. The oven cooks. I bake on that day, whatever food even, and then not for 2-3 days thereafter. There's enough food for 2-3 days.
Yeah.
So leftovers gets a whole new meaning. Our Christmas is like your Thanksgiving, pretty much like the American Thanksgiving, because we don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Yes, we don't have Thanksgiving.
We just decorate the bare minimum here. I'll decorate my craft room, and we'll have a few decorations downstairs. But I've got a fiber optic tree for the lounge and that. But I've got cats, so I won't put a tree up because both my cats climb trees. So I will not put up a tree.
That's a
No. I would also then not put it up.
My
Definitely
dog
not.
sit under the tree and have a nap all the time.
But I put the fiber optic tree and they never go near it because the lights flash and you don't like that. So that's a deterrent. But but I kind of have, I don't go overboard because at the end of the day, there's only Rick and I. So
Yes.
I go overboard with everything I do. You see my yarn room. Everything. So
if the yarn room is anything to go by, people, you can imagine what Christmas would be at Angela's house. Angela, I would love to see your house around Christmas time, says Crystal.
I'm going to be
Bobby
doing a video.
Yay! A before and after. You must do a before and after.
Okay.
Oh, I miss decorating and cooking the big dinner, but my daughters wanted to take that part over, and my house I live in is way too small. We do get together and make goodies for the holidays, says Bobby. Ooh, but that sounds lovely. What I love is, for instance, I think just the 2019 Christmas, I said, if I could have a year over, I would like to be, it should be 2019. Just to know that 2020 is coming and to be prepared, better prepared. Number one. Number two, we went away for Christmas holiday at 2019. I just put the kids in the car and booked and left. When we got there, we unpacked and I phoned my husband and I said, we are here. If you want to join us, come. No, listen, you know why I did it? We closed the window because some people are just down the stairs. I did not want family around that year for the first time in many years. And my husband was not up to saying to them, you know, my wife is tired. She doesn't want anybody this year. Come around just like 3 days later. See you in New Year. So he didn't want to. So I said to him beforehand, if you don't do that, then it means I'm going to get in the car and shove off. And I'll phone you when I get where. So then he tried to explain, okay, but he will cook and not cook, he will do a barbecue, blah, blah, which to me, listening to him is, he still doesn't get it. I don't want to see people this Christmas, please. Now, my brother-in-law, which is Craig's brother, has no problem telling us, look, my wife's tired, we're not seeing people this weekend. No? But now, for some reason, my husband can't tell them that. So that's what I did. I booked a place and the kids packed, but my kids are trained because it's not like, you know, okay, let me say, I'm not judging. Some parents are like this, and my mom is one of them. She wants to do something quickly and she will quickly do it. Now, I train my kids so that otherwise I will forever be doing it, right? If I'm never going to pass it down and let them do it and train them how to do it, I will forever be doing it. So I train them. So when we leave, then Jessica was packing. Jessica and Jonathan was carrying things to the car. I was just giving directions or whatever. And then we got in the car and we had our Christmas music on and we went there, we unpacked. And when we were settled in and we'd gone to the mall, bought the food, come back home, and I phoned and said, you know, we're here, blah, 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 blah. So then, you want to join us? You're welcome to join us because they're booked for 4, but we're just 3, so we're going to enjoy this night. And then the next day he was there and he spent the time with us. And he's a cyclist, so I booked a place where he could go cycling with cycling routes and whatever. And he had a marvelous 4 days, 5 days, I think.
But sometimes you just need to get away, don't you? You just need to have time.
But you know, if they don't get the message, then what do? You make it clearer, right? So then he could just send the message to his brother and say, oh, you know, guys, you can't come over because now this is what the wife has done. Like, yes, blame it on me. I've got broad shoulders. It's just fine. So anyway, but I mean, I love them. They love me. I'm very straight with them. It's just he can't be straight with them no well.
Yeah.
So there we go. I can't have a tree. My cat tries to eat the lights. He's not the end. Oh my goodness.
I never
going
used
to
the
crazy
lights.
this year. Still healing from surgery, says Sharon. Ooh. Moose Gals. Hello, sweetheart. Sorry, Angela.
I never use the lights. I have epilepsy. So,
so you don't
if we
need
start
flashing
blinking,
lights.
that's it.
You don't need that. Yes.
No.
You know, my daughter's school that she went to used to be probably 20 years ago, used to be a school that was exclusively for children with epilepsy. But as the cure and the treatment for epilepsy improved, there was room for other kinds of diagnoses. How do you say that? Children to be allowed because there was less children with epilepsy because they were now integrated more because the medication was, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
See, Afrikaans is my mother tongue, not English. So it's 7:15 at night. So at this time, my English is running out. It's on fumes now. So I'm using 5 words instead of 1 in English to describe what I'm saying. So when you see that happening, then you know what's happening. What is actually happening? Let me just catch up with the chat. Geraldine is saying, hello, Geraldine is our matriarch. This live and all of you are good for me. You make my day. My sweetheart. I'm so glad you are here with us, spending time with us. And LJ, with your 5-year-old, I can pester you now. My working day is over. Pester away, girl. Pester away.
Lovely.
I do not have a family to spend the holidays with, so it's just me and my little 3 ones. Not sure how big of a meal would be needed to seem special. Listen, special would, to me, fall under what you like. Because even when I was single, if I wanted to do a barbecue, I would. I don't need a man or other friends to have a good time all by myself. I would always say to myself, you're special enough. If you want a barbecue, girl, you deserve it. Go ahead. Pour that glass of wine, make that salad, go outside, light up, put it on. And then the housemates would come home and they're like, oh, you're having a barbecue. Can I join you? I'm like, yeah, sure. I mean, but they wait around. Or I don't know. I can light a fire just as good as any man. You know, there's many things I can't do, but I can light a fire just as good as any man. And I'll cook for myself for 2 days because if I want a home cooked meal, you know, because if you're single, you get a bit tired of the other kind of takeaways. Veronica would know. She's a super mama. I see Veronica as a super mama. She goes out of her way. Mama G. Hello, sweetheart.
Hello. Lovely to see you.
Hi, Mama G.
Hello, Sylvia. Good morning, ladies. What are we talking about? God bless you all. Everyone have a beautiful weekend. Sylvia, tell us what you're going to do the weekend. I told you I'm in for I say reunion, but I'm going to see these moms again on this weekend. So let's see how that goes. Not exactly. I must be there at 2 p.m., which is your 8 a.m. USA Eastern time, which is when Affordably Geeky starts, which means, there we go.
12 a.m. for me, 12 noon for me.
Yes. So I won't be attending the live streams that I normally attend because now I say, Rita, I love it, Ushla. We take turns in my family, my husband's family. Sometimes you need a break. My husband has a big family. There's 9 siblings and their kids, and now it's their kids. Wow. Now, you see, Rita, that's what I'm saying. We need to take turns. And my husband I could see he doesn't get it. When I said that, because I didn't just leave, I said, I want to tell you something, but when I tell you this, I know you so well. I know you're going to then say whatever, and then that means I will have to, you don't understand, so I have to just leave and leave you a message to say, hello, I'm here on holiday. Want to join me? You know? But, and that's exactly what happened. So, yeah, I don't know how to say that to him to get through. You know, sometimes you don't know how to penetrate the skull. Angela, I have epilepsy as well, says Crystal. Prayers for a speedy recovery, Sharon, says Miranda. Yes. So I know Jessica knows a lot of children. And I had a friend with epilepsy as well. But we used to go jog, and he actually trained me on what to do when we go jogging. And he should get an attack on what to do. So it happened probably twice that he had an epileptic attack while I was with him. And then I knew what to do. But I think it is good that neurotypical or normal kids, as we used to say at the center, have friends with diagnoses so that they are more ready
aware.
for the world out there. Because
Yeah.
I think in this world one tends to not put to the side or not marginalize, but people are grouped together. Like the old people are grouped together in one place. The disabled are grouped together. So it ends up that those who are neurotypical walk around thinking the whole world is like they are, you know. So if children are like, my son is autistic. So now my daughter grew up with a brother with autism. So she knows what it's like. So the more children that there are out there that grow up with a sibling that, or they see it, at least if they see it, then it's not, ooh, what's that? They immediately recognize and they know how to help or they know how to do something, you know. So in a way, I said to her, I think it gives you an advantage. I don't think it's something that you should look back and say, I wish it wasn't my life. I wish I didn't grow up with a brother. But she says, oh, I will not exchange my brother for any other brother because her brother, they love each other. He does not annoy her at all. And she looks at other friends and says, they have annoying little brothers. I wouldn't want that. My brother's not like that. So what? It's probably a stage they go through, hey? So
Yeah.
Raven saying, my husband and I just spend time together just like every day and do whatever we want. We don't celebrate holidays, says Raven. Yes, you see, to me, sometimes it's you know, if you can't celebrate it, it's just another day. It's just another day.
Yeah.
We're grateful every day we wake up.
Like Christmas Day, what we usually do is we get up and we have a shower, get breakfast, get dressed, and then while we're having our coffee, if we bought presents for one another, we'll change them, and then that's it. You know, kind of we'll just sit and listen to the radio, or you know, we'll phone our family and that, but we just sit and chill. And I try not come up here on Christmas Day. You know, I spend time downstairs. I'm not saying that I've not got my crocheting with me.
I actually went live last year Christmas because it happened to be on my normal live stream day. So I thought, should I or shouldn't I? And then I decided, well, you know what? We're not doing special things, and it's at the time of the day where I can go spend an hour or 2 or 3 with you guys. And there are many, and it was so nice to see other people. What have they been up to? Rita says on my husband's side, when we get together, we all have to sing the 12 days of Christmas, and we all get one of those days. It's so fun. Oh, it can be quite fun. I don't do the holidays either, says Sandrine. And it's just my nephew and myself now. I ask Larry, my nephew, what does he want? And I cook it. Leftovers are a good excuse not to cook. Yes, exactly. I make lovely food that we eat for the next 3 days, always. And you know, our Christmas is on the beach, sand. It's not cold because we're in the southern hemisphere, so it's hot. You don't want to be cooking. Mama G says, very important to introduce your little ones to all people. My kids visited elderly homes, my psychiatric clients, the deaf community. They grew to accept everyone without judgment. Yes, I think exposure is everything, you know, so fantastic. Yeah. Hey, Veronica, so what are your plans for the weekend?
Well, you know, we have the Johnny Five Sisters tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Yay. And we are going to talk about the sparkle yarn. And yeah, I mean, I'm not celebrate not holiday, so for us it's gonna be just like another, you know, normal day, you know, and
a wonderful normal day.
Yeah.
Because all the days are wonderful that we can get up and do our thing, hey, isn't it? I mean, it's a blessing.
Yeah. And right now with this pandemic, you know, we just really will not be around, you know, a lot of people. And so, yeah, even all
that's why I said I'll go to this little reunion, because we're only like 4 or 5 people, and I know the room we're in is going to be quite big.
Yeah.
So otherwise, I'm not for that. No, don't need that right now.
Yeah.
You know, these feel so big. I feel like I think it'll look nice.
Oh, Ursula.
Hey, on Christmas Day, I'll do one on
my
each
goodness.
side. Hey,
Yeah.
feathers on the one side.
Oh my gosh.
What? You wearing pink hair? I can wear my ear balls. Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to make my let me see if I can find the thing. Where's the thing? I wear them pink, okay? This is pink. You see, this is pink. Raven, this is pink, okay? So I'm gonna wear
Okay, wait. Let me.
magenta. Oh, sorry, magenta. Okay, so yes, I'm gonna be my magenta pompons, okay?
Wow. Our children are all grown up and they do their own thing. So it's just the two of us, and I enjoy the company of my best friend, my husband, and we crochet together. Oh, yes.
There you
Wait,
go.
Raven is the one with the special husband who does all those crafts. Angela, I don't know if you know, but Raven has a husband who crochets. He does all kinds of things. Raven, you must just mention to Angela what your husband gets up to. It's a lot of things that he does that is exceptional, because my husband and I have nearly nothing in common. I cook and he eats. That's good. One thing in common, you know. So, but he does not crochet and I do not fix cars. He cycles and I do not. Can you imagine me on a cycle? No, not the kind he uses.
My husband
Competitive
would buy
cycling.
me yarn. I'll stay.
I will be in MIA this weekend. What? MIA this weekend? Missing in action this weekend. Or what?
Yeah.
And next week going to do a Linda and focus on my hats for Sandrine and watch Dexter. Ooh,
Nice.
my goodness. Rita, you're laughing. Yes, my beautiful V, magenta. She says it's magenta.
Not pink.
What is wrong with you? Why can't you see magenta? That is funny.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I tell you.
Yeah, they're gonna be a
But
really
anyway.
busy weekend for me. Really busy. So
Yes. Veronica, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it.
Yesterday I was supposed to be have my video lives, but I had some family arrangement and I was done by around kind of close 2:00, if I'm not wrong, 1:30 or 2:00. And I just like, I don't want to be behind all these people's lives, because I think, if I'm not wrong, it was Katrina and Hook.
Oh, yes.
They had lives that I said, no, I'm just going to do
Someone else went up, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yes, and now I'm going
because I was running around and I'm like messaging Linda, is V not live? What's happening to V? Where's V? And I'm like, steal the show, Crochet and Chef. Again, refresh. Where is it? No, don't type in the channel name. Don't go. Go out again. Type it in, and then it comes up. I'm looking, and I'm going through all those notifications. And I'm like, these Americans, they must always write things the wrong way around. Who writes the month first, and then the day, and then the year? This just takes longer to look for. Come on. Now, so look for 12. I'm looking for 11. Where's 11? 11. 11. Okay. Oh, wrong day. Oh, more 11. Wrong day. What's happening? Eventually.
Oh, my
Hello,
goodness.
Lauren.
Hello.
Hi, Lauren.
Hi, girl.
I thought
How are
I'd be
you
brave
doing?
for 2 minutes.
How
My
are you?
child's
So
not
it
with
gets
me
really-
at the moment, so I can be brave.
Oh.
And I can show you my blanket.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
Yay.
It's not finished.
I love to open
It's
my
getting
holidays.
there.
Ooh.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. I'm just quickly soloing you because I want to see that. If I look to the left, it's because, I love that. Lauren, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful.
Wow.
Is that
Oh, that's
is that a
beautiful.
pattern or your Lizzie? Is this the Lizzie blanket or not? No. Yes? No?
It's Sweet Pea Family Crochet. It's called it's called the Easter Crochet Blanket. It's one
It
of
is
the blankets where I've
absolutely-
actually followed it.
It is gorgeous. It is
It's
so
beautiful
pretty. I love
colors.
that.
Yes.
I even did the ends on it.
Oh, that's It's beautiful. So now, do you have a lot of ends to work in?
Not for that one. I actually did the ends on that one. I'm very bad at my ends, but I did that one. But
that's very good.
I can show you something impressively disgusting.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yes.
Oh my goodness.
Well, listen, to me, that's gorgeous. That's a big job. Oh. That's a lot of squares with a lot of ends.
A lot of sewing.
Oh yes.
There is. I've seen on Pinterest a granny square blanket with small grannies, but it's got a Moroccan feel to it. And I've been eyeing to do that for at least 3 years now. But what I need to do before I can start is to get the different kinds of yarns that they've got. And to me, getting the yarn is complicated because it's complicated colors they've put in there. They've used different kinds of tweeds, etc., which I wouldn't normally put together. But on the Pinterest photographs I've seen, it looks gorgeous. Let me just read Petra's comment. She says, I love to overdo my holidays, but since it's just Mr. Happy and me and Happy Mama, I just forget the stuff and help her put stuff up and decorate the office. Ooh, lovely, eh? And Angela, my husband, crochets, does beadwork, plastic canvas, diamond painting, counted cross stitch, and he cooks, does laundry, cleans, grocery shops, and he is PCA, personal care attendant. I think he is a butler. Isn't that a butler?
Well, my husband does all that except for, well, he does the woodworking instead. And the other day, he took the day, well, he worked from home because I had to go to the dentist. He put me to bed. I come down after my nap, and he bought me yarn. So he does.
Linda, did you miss the bus? No, I can't say Linda, did you miss the bus somewhere? I can't imagine that, but it sounds like heaven. Heaven. Hello, Reggie.
Hi, Reggie.
It sounds like heaven.
Wish my husband would buy me yarn.
My husband didn't come like that. I had to teach him the crafts. Ooh.
Well, I don't
he can do everything
craft-wise. Touch my yarn.
Listen. Raven, some husbands are teachable in that area. Mine is not. So not interested as I am not interested to know how to fix a car. That's how much. Not. So not happening.
Yeah.
So
I need my own time. You go outside, I'll stay inside.
Well,
listen, gardening. I tell you something. Rick has his gardening. When the weather's not nice, he's doing his ancestry. He's looking into, the records of doing our family.
You mean an indoor craft?
Yes. So he's got an indoor craft and an outdoor craft, and he says, "You can come and help me in the garden." I said, "Oh no, I'm far too busy." The times I tell you, ladies, the times I've helped him in the garden, I end up getting injured. I end up coming in. I've either cut myself with the secateurs, I've been hit on the head with a piece of wood, or the tree branches have fallen on my head. So no, he can keep his gardening.
Listen, it's happened to me too.
Enjoy it on the deck chair when it's nice and sunny.
My husband once, the tree that you always see outside here. So he wanted to cut some of the higher branches. So he's up there. Now he's 1.91 tall, which is quite a bit taller than you, Angela, I would guess, and 1.91 meters tall. So he has to stretch to get to the branch, and he's strong, so he pulls her down. Now I'm not short as they go. I'm 181. So I have to stretch up, and he grabs it, hands it to me now. Now I stretch up and I grab and I hold onto it. And I say, if I let go of this, or if you let go of this, I think I'm going to fly to the moon. Because the strength of that branch, the amount of, pulling force I had to apply to keep that. Zena wants to chop it. Now I'm thinking, okay, now once you chop it, what happens then? So what happened was I end up flying. Okay. The branch too. Yes. Well done. Job well done. But I end up flying. Now, to me, when I fall, I don't know, maybe with you short girls, it's not the case. But when you're tall and you fall, it feels like slow motion. Although I said to him, it felt like I fell slow motion. He says, no, you went flying. Now what we have outside is, like a rock. It's rocks in a circle format, and then in that is bulbs, and then every so often that would, at every season or whatever, that comes up, and it looks like a beautiful rock. How do you say rock for circular formations in the garden? I landed in one of those, like you would land in a little dam, and I just lie there. Lights out. It felt like lights out. So no, I tell you, so I'd rather not. Let me just see. I've missed a few comments now. Let's get, there we go. My husband is great on technical support. He helps me with all the computer stuff that has to do with my channel and my website. I laughed once, Reggie, when what was happening? We were on Reggie's website channel, and she was doing a live, and I think the circle on the channel followed her face, and she's like, "Now, why is that happening?" And she called technical support. He says, yes, he's watching it. And she says, like, if he's watching it, why isn't he here fixing it already? Why are you watching me struggle? Reggie, I had to laugh that day, eh? But I thought, wow, he is watching your live stream. That's great.
Yeah.
Crystal says, wow, that is so great. All I can do is crochet and latch hook.
Mm-hmm.
What? Latch hook. But the yarny stuff themselves don't interest him. Well, look, that's quite all right. I have the same little tree, Linda, says Jackie. And Petra saying, bye, everyone, got to clock back in. Oh, she's probably gone already. Okay, let me just catch up. He spent hours working on my streaming software, but then he doesn't actually watch the live stream. Yes. And I remember once he didn't want to be on camera. She said, say hello. No, not happening. Raven, do you have content on your channel? I just joined, making sure it's you. Bye, Petra. Go. Hello, my sweetheart. How are you?
Go.
Okay.
Hello, Ursula, panel and chat. We'll be working and lurking. So good to see you. Glad you're here with us. And my husband asked me to teach him, and he goes fishing sometimes. Ooh, that is something quiet, eh? Goes fishing sometimes to take time away, and he gives me his whole paycheck because it is our money. We did that even when we were dating. I get social security. I'm telling you, my mom and gran, if the husband brings the check home, he's like a super husband, and I'm like, oops, listen, I didn't do that. Did she fall off? I'm like, listen, you can't just say a husband is great if he brings home the paycheck. That's setting the bar very low. There's a lot of other things that has to be over okay as well.
Yeah.
But yes, hello. Let's just skip through all the hellos to see I didn't miss anyone. Granny D's probably back home. I think she went out and she said she's back. Mama G, no content yet. Thank you. Hopefully we'll soon. That's how Granny D started out. She had quite a few subscribers before she started her first video. Hi, Nisi. Hello. Guess what? I'm starting a new crochet project today, and it's not a pumpkin. Laugh out loud. It's a scarf. Fantastic. I'm doing a few scarves. Absolutely. I've got it on my list. LJ says, sneak back into here quietly. Zoila. Hello, sweetheart. How are you doing?
Hi, Zoila.
Hugs. Nisi says, Mama G. Hello, Lauren. Hello, Zoila. All caught up. When I say we're all caught up, it always reminds me of Elvis's song. We're all shook up. I'm all shook up. Anyway, hey? Hello, Granny D. She says, no, took a wee unintentional nap as I do. Oh, you mean you faded? You
Good for
faded.
you.
I've got a friend. She's my best friend. She's 19 years older than I am. Just goes to show that your best friend doesn't need to be your age, right?
No, definitely not.
But do the dance. Okay, now what did I want to say? It's gone now. I saw dance, Reggie, and it's gone. I'll remember just now. Oh, and I was talking about fading. So we were both watching a video. Now she's Madam's size. What's Madam's name now again? Linda.
Linda.
She's Linda's size. Pint size. 5 point. What? What are you, Linda? 5 something?
Oh God.
Teeny weeny.
3.
So when she came and sat next to me. So she's like under my wing watching TV now. And to me, it's a stressful movie we're watching, a thriller. And now I always get a big fright when we're watching something, and which I can't help. I wish I didn't get a big fright. So, and I get a fright, and I scream, and I look at her, and she's waking up. I'm like, how can you sleep through this thriller? I'm so nervous, and you're fading. She's like, no, it's so peaceful here, and it's so whatever. And I'm like, no. But, you know, some people, probably Rick as well, has the nerves for these thriller movies. I can't say that I always have. Now, when we went to
horror films,
yes,
you know, kind of, they come, you know, the advert comes up, and he said, oh, and I said, you can watch that while I'm upstairs. You can watch that while I'm upstairs. You can watch that while I'm upstairs.
Yes, the trailers. Yes.
Downstairs.
Yes, because there's even thrillers.
I hate.
I watch before listen. The thriller is not like a horror, but a thriller has X amount of tension. But even that, I said, if it's a new movie, I'm not watching it afternoon. It must be on a Saturday morning. There must be a lot of daylight left before I go to bed. I'm not going to sleep tonight. No way. Just join your family. Mama G says, Zoila, just join your family. Oh, thank you, Mama G. Please don't forget, in my description box is all the links for my level 2 members and my level 3 members. And as you've seen, I forgot to say that Nightbot is dropping links. And if you want to join them, please join them. They're part of the Square Squad, as I call them. What did she say? Wait, I mustn't forget that. What did Donna say now? She says, I just finished Little Angel. I posted it on the crochet sites, Ursula and Linda and Granny D. I made it with a number 10 thread. Ooh, my goodness. Reggie says that happened to her. Do you know what happened actually when we went to vote? We're standing in the queue. Now, my husband knows I get a fright easily. Easily. So, yeah. And he's standing behind me. What does he do? He leans over so his head is here, but I can't see it because I don't have eyes in the side of my head. My peripheral vision starts here. He comes up to here, and he asks me a question. Let me just quickly solo Linda.
Let me just turn my light off so you can see it.
Okay.
Oh, where's he gone? Hold on.
Oh, you're showing some other pictures.
No,
there we go. There we go.
Here we are.
There we go. Oh, that's very tiny, hey? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's very tiny.
Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Wow.
Lovely. Beautiful.
Tiny. Anyway, he comes and he talks to me. This guy, he talks to me. Hubby talks to me. Do you know what? It was another moment, and I would have knocked this guy in front of me and given him a, you know, because it's happened before. He's been punched nearly lights out on his solar plexus by me because I thought he was someone attacking me, and I got a fright, and I just knocked him with my elbow, and he went down to his knees. So why do that? Jessica says, Mommy, I saw him do that, and I thought to myself, why are you doing this now? You know, she might get a fright and just knock the guy in front of her. I can't tell you how many movies I watched with my husband, dozed off in the middle, and I had to ask him how it ends. So many movies I only ever watched halfway. I can't. You know what? I now seldom go even to the, how do you say, a movie theater? How do you say?
Yeah, movie theater, cinema.
Yeah.
Cinema. There, is that what you were trying to say? Okay. She was trying to say cinema here on the side. And the thing is, I hardly ever go there because last time I went and watched, you know, My Other Bee, and I got a bigger fright than Willie, who opened the petals of a flower to look into the eye of a much bigger bug. I got such a fright. I smacked both kids on my side, kicked the chair in front, and just did not scream. And I decided, that's the last. I feel so embarrassed. No.
Bye, Granny.
I do have to pop out for errands before I get to my booster dose. So I'll sign off for now, but we'll watch the parts I missed. Love you, Earth and all. Bye-bye, Granny T. There you go.
Bye, Granny
No. Do you have a tutorial? I would love to make an angel ornaments with such 10 threads, says Zoila. Ooh. Yes, I don't know if she's got a tutorial, but she did it. Maybe she... Did you follow a pattern or did you watch a tutorial? If you watch a tutorial, maybe you can share the tutorial link. Going to take a nap. I'll talk to you later, everyone. Bye-bye, Crystal. Thank you for spending time with us.
Bye, Crystal.
Bye.
I think we're going to head out of here in the next 15 minutes. No, I can't do horror movies at all. I'll have nightmares for weeks, says not the end. I remember Granny D saying she's quite fine with it. Now, some people are fine with it. But if you're not fine with it, don't watch it. But if you're fine with it, yeah, you're fine with it. So, bye, Crystal. My daughter doesn't like watching thrillers even. Never mind horrors. Thrillers. She just doesn't like it. So, well, what I would call action movies. My husband loves action movies. He loves action movies. Yes. So I've started watching action movies when we started dating. I don't have a tutorial.
I like suspense movies, but I don't like horror movies.
No,
I like suspense.
Yes.
You know, I mean, this is totally different. Like one of the movies that I watching, it was The Cow, and I thought it was a horror movie, but The Cow, The Quiet Place.
I think that's that's horror.
Isn't
it horror?
It's not. It's just suspense. It's aliens coming to the earth and start, killing the people. But there's not like horror movies, like all the kind of movies. I'm just like, I tell him, my son, he said, we are going to watch and we are going to theater. I said, well, have it fun, but I'm not going to watch it in the night. He said, it's nothing. So he go watching, he coming back, Mama, this is nothing. And I said, well, I don't care. I'm still not going to watch it. And he said, yeah, we're going to watch it. Me and you and my dad outside in the dark. And I said, are you crazy? I'm going to be like this all night. And I said, you want me? And I tell him, I said, you want me watching that movie? They had to be like right now, daytime. I'm not going to watch that movie, And I said, okay, so but you're going to watch it with me? And I said, yes. So I watch it, and I watch it like, really? I mean, I thought it was, really horror movie. And it's just like, it's nothing. It's just suspense. It's just like making you, jump. But it was like, it
but
is.
I think, Veronica, you're right. Because at some point, I think years ago, and I'm not talking, as I remember, in the 80s, there used to be movies that they would, at that time, categorize as horror, which I think if they came out today, they would only be called a thriller.
Yeah.
I think there has been a change, a little bit of a change, because what was then horror, I don't think was really what the horror you would say today. The horrors of today is I don't watch horror movies. I will never be able to sleep. But a thriller where it's just suspense, etc., is also, what I find now, Angela, let me tell you a secret. I find the secret to watching a movie without screaming.
Oh,
I tell you, for anybody of you who actually wants to go to the cinema, but you cannot refrain from giving a scream or getting too big a fright. You want to stop that. What I did was I realized that if I take one of my senses away, then I don't get a fright. Which means if I'm watching a movie and it's dark, nobody sees me, and I close both ears. That means I can see everything, but I don't hear the suspenseful music. So there's not that crescendo building up. Then I can stand it. Or if I listen and I just sit like this, it's dark. I sit and I listen and I close my eyes. So my husband doesn't even know. But what he does is, if I don't get a fright, he looks, because something's wrong. She didn't get a fright. then I just sit there, my eyes are closed. I can hear everything. But then at least I don't embarrass myself, because it is embarrassing. I mean, there's nobody else is screaming. I'm like, change of underwear. So I don't like that. I like to sit there like they do. Also look like I can handle this, but I can't handle this. So no.
I love scary movies. My daughter and I watch them. My husband won't watch them with me, so I have to watch them with my daughter.
Oh no.
I won't watch them alone, but
No, I mean,
What do you think? You won't watch them alone?
Do you remember The Mummy?
Yep.
With Rachel Weisz. Well, I was in the movies at the cinema with Rick and my eldest son, and you know that part where he comes out of the coffin.
Yes.
In the beginning.
You screamed.
I screamed. And my son said, "Mum." I literally jumped off my seat when he jumped out that coffin. Oh my God. I had to change.
Listen, but that guy that played in The Mummy, right? Arnold, he's a South African.
Yeah.
He's a South African actor, actually. You know where I got a scream is, well, now I'm trying to think of the name, Max with
Mad Max with
yes.
Mel.
You know, as he crawls up that sand dune and he gets to the top, and as he wants to go over, this little monkey from the other side gets a fright when he sees him. I got just as big a fright. I kicked that chair in front of me. I knocked that friend on my side. Oh, I got such a fright. And that was big screen, because that was before they brought in these small cinemas. It was, you know, like probably like I want to say 1,000 people in the theater, because you had different levels. Mm-hmm. These days, how many people is it in a theater? 200? Not many. If you count 10 rows of 20 people, it's small cinemas. But those, it was level of level, and it was only one cinema. Obviously, they changed it because they realized if we have more movies going, less people, you get more money. It's just turning more revenue. But anyway, Reggie's gone already making a tutorial. So thank you, Reggie, for spending time with us. Sorry, I couldn't limp around, hide everything, and stay on live. Got to hide my stuff before Hurricane Erin gets. Jesus. Before a little girl gets home. What? She's got to limp around and hide everything. I just get a mental picture. LJ, you're so funny. Do you mind sharing the pattern? Zoila's asking. There you go. I will try to do a tutorial this weekend for the angel. Ooh, that is going to be lovely, Donna. Take care, Donna. Reggie. And Zoila says, thanks, Nana. I really appreciate it. You're welcome. It feels like my machine is so slow today, you know, because I click on something and it's like, okay, let's open. Okay, let's open. I'm like, why don't you just click and bam? Come on, then. Where is it?
It's on strike. It's going on strike.
If I feel like a jump scare is coming, I look at the corner of the screen so it looks like I'm watching, but not really. Laugh out loud. Coco, that's what I'm saying. Take away one of the senses and you don't get half the fright. I don't get a fright if I take away my senses. Franca Perotti, sweetheart. You're stuck in the adverts. Don't get out of there. Just press skip. Actually, that's interesting. Zola says, yes, for those of you who are as brave as I am, take away one of your senses and you'll be braver. So that's how you get to be brave. So, sorry to hear.
I watch a lot of documentaries. I'll sit and crochet and watch documentaries. That's it. Or YouTube.
Yes, I like that. I like that. I can do killing. What, Elder? I can do Killing Eve, but I think it's because I have a girl crush on Jodie Comer. I'm useless with scary or horrifying stuff, though, in general. Listen, if it's something I haven't watched before, like I said to you guys, I finished Blacklist season 7 on Netflix. I think season 8 is out. My husband showed me on DSTV, but I think there's 10 seasons. So I said, no, I'm just waiting until it gets to Netflix. But I felt lost because if you've been watching a series, you're like, these friends are gone, you know? So I needed new friends. So one of you suggested How to Get Away with Murder. So now that I'm watching that, but I can also only handle so much of it because, these eyes, this is a gate. These ears, this is a gate. These are gates. It's all what you allow in to come. So I can't, from waking up to going to sleep, I watched 2 days How to Get Away with Murder. I was dreaming of terrorists. It doesn't even have anything to do with terrorists. So I thought, I think maybe my mind is saying, just get away from the murder for a moment. Let's just go back to Bible reading for 3 hours, and then you can have some murder. Listen, I'm being so transparent with you girls. I don't know what holy things you get up to, but this is my life, what I'm getting up to. So, LJ, I can absolutely relate. Netflix, Bloodline. It's not scary movie. It's about a family. It's a very good movie. I do not like scary movies, says Rita. Bloodline sounds familiar. Okay, let me type. Oh, there we go. You're finally in the room. I wanted to say, Franca, just skip the ads, girl. Never you mind. I'm glad you joined us. There you go. What's her name? Zoila says, LJ, I thought it was a real hurricane. That is so funny. It's a messy child. It's a messy child. It's a child who gets hold of things. Oh, well, my son was very small when I taught him, you do not touch. I came to my crochet, or was it knitting? And he was sitting there happily frogging because it was so interesting. I just hold him. Stop. No, because he's autistic, the most negative you go is you say leave or stop, which is still 2 positive commands, but nevertheless, it's supposed to stop any negative things. Right there, stop. Never to do that again. I see everyone has crocheted cover for your chairs. I think I want to make one for my chair too. It looks nice. Zoila says, I want to make one like Veronica's got, so that I don't have to every time rearrange what's going on here. It must slip over and stay. Like a good doggy.
This is just like, like are you making like a bag?
Yes. Round and around she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows.
Yeah,
it's beautiful. But I like it.
You had to just, making the change about you have to measure your chair because all chairs are so totally different size.
Yes.
So, that's just really, I want to say, wow.
Oh, look, but you want to say it's really easy, no difficult.
But some people, they just start crochet, probably that's a little hard for do kind of stuff, I agree. Some people, they had to watch in a tutorial for learn something, or make something.
Yes.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Katrina's Crochet World. Let me just get her link, and I'm going to drop the link for, what's her name? Leanne, Crocheting with Leanne. Ooh, Angela, sometimes I get a blank on a name. Blank. Blankety blank. Fill in a word, blank. Now, let's do that. So anyway, Veronica, yesterday I was going. And eventually I thought, okay, wait, let's check out community tab. You know what? When you put something on community tab is supposed to email your subscribers. It doesn't always do it. It doesn't always do that.
No.
So I'm like, not funny. I wanted to hear this sooner, you know?
Yeah.
So, no. Let's see. I'm just getting that. Anyway. Oh, I'm going to have a lovely bath when I get off here because this is 8 p.m. by us. And they are predicting stage 4 load shedding by us, which is power outages. So I was just glad that my live stream was not affected by that because I thought, oh, let's just see if I live stream today or not. So
and I'm going to go and get something to eat.
I'm going to get something to drink. Because I think I spoke double what Angela spoke. Hey, Angela, do you how do you say it?
I just listen for my name.
No. Are you what is the word that they use in the courts, man? What is the word they use in the court if they say they make a statement and they say, do you concur or do you attest?
Agree.
Yeah, but there's a nicer word. There's a fancier word than that. There's a word they're using too.
Do you concur what she's just said?
Absolutely.
Or what is the opposite of concur? What's the opposite of concur?
I don't know. I'm not got a blinking dictionary in front of me. Do you agree with what she said?
You don't have a blinking dictionary. What about a normal dictionary?
You say I agree. You know, that's it. You know, I mean,
whatever Ursula says, you agree to.
You say yes.
Or you say
whatever.
Hannah says she thinks the Anne is not going live today. You need to use the stern voice for stop. Franca. And the I. Ask Veronica, the I. You know, we were talking about it the other day when I'm counting and husband walks in and I'm like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And then they back off out because I'm counting.
You know, I was finishing off the shawl last night and Rick went up to use the bathroom. He comes down. So I thought, right, he's not here. So I go, I've finished one row. So I need to count because I'm doing the pattern. So I'm going 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And he comes in and he starts talking to her. I'm going 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. And I can hear him say, oh, I'll wait a minute.
You better wait a minute.
I'm telling you, it's the eye, the look.
Did you have the right amount of stitches? I went, yes, thank you. Because my voice was going higher and higher. And I knew, as soon as he come through the door, he was muttering, and I thought, so up the voice went 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. Just kind of sat down and waited.
Oh my goodness.
My husband will keep talking. I'll be like,
yes, it's hard, you know, if you're
I can get it.
Yes.
And then you think, right, I've got to 50. You put your finger on there and then you sit talking and then you look back and you think, now what was that number? Oh, sugar.
Yes.
And you go
yes.
to the start.
Yes.
Yes. Those words that come out of my mouth.
Yeah.
I was even, I don't know. I mean, Jessica is not, she is not good with reading, but she also has that, Angela, that thing where you can't really do math, right? Right. There's a name for that. Anyway, but the thing is, I was counting. So I say, just help me by listening, whether I go from 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 40, that I don't go and skip a 10, you know?
Right.
That I go from 20, 30, 40, So she just sits and looks at me. I'm like, girl, you better be doing your job on the inside here, because don't just look at me. I don't need the blank look oh, like, where's that? I often listen, Jessica's blonde, so I always tell her blonde jokes, because this blondie was answering the cell phone in the supermarket and said, oh, how did you know I was here? It's like, this is a cell phone. You'll answer it anywhere. It doesn't need to know you're in the supermarket. But she doesn't. Anyway. Anyway, what's her name is live. What's his name is live. Katrina is live.
Katrina.
Shall we go over to what's his name and do a what's his name? A raid?
Ursula. You need to take a break for you two this weekend, okay? Because
I think so. I need to come back strong on Monday.
Exactly.
She's had a break all week. She wasn't on Monday.
No. 3 days of 7. You can't count. That's 3 days out of 7. I've been on it for 4 days. I've been doing a Linda for 4 days. I've been having a fan on me for 4 days. What do you mean? Working how many long hours? You yourself worked till close to midnight last night. Doing a Linda is no joke. That means
it's not.
Hard work.
Putting your elbow grease.
I'm
How
telling
much
you.
are the people?
Exactly. Doing
Dyscalculia.
Oh boy.
That's right, Franca. Dyscalculia is the name. It means you can, because when she was in the second year before leaving school, the first term, she wasn't doing good in the maths. And I said, because she's had a tutor since grade 3, and I said, let me just find out whether we're not beating a dead horse, because that doesn't mean, it means whatever you're going to put in, you're still not going to get the result, because this child can't do what you want her to do. And then her tutor went on a course and came back and said, there is actually a thing called dyscalculia, and this is what she's got. Because so she matriculated without math, because her school actually has that. She did a chef course, and she did tourism, and she did other subjects, great subjects, whatever, but not math, because the math just does not work.
We just learn different.
Yes. I mean, she does the most beautiful amigurumis or whatever, so you would think writing that down and a pattern, you need a lot of math. But she just does it different. So, yeah.
And to us, we know what we're talking about. It's everybody else that has the problem.
Exactly.
I'm married to everybody else that has the problem. I know what you mean. That's like, oh my goodness. Anyway, V, do you have a link for tomorrow? Yes, that's what V is getting there. She's going to do magic, and it will appear there. You know, I know so many years ago, the technology we have today would have been sorcery, probably magic. But today we call it technology. I mean, here we are speaking to each other, but what am I doing? Speaking to your holograms or whatever, because you're not really here.
Yeah, we'll be going to
in real time. So Veronica's looking for that link. She's looking like, now you know what I looked like yesterday. There, I was searching for that Veronica.
I'm trying to find it. I thought who's
Melissa? It's Melissa. You're in New York.
Oh, we'll be in New York. Yeah.
Now all you do is you go to the search bar and you type in hashtag the Yarny Fiber Sisters.
But I don't think so. She already. I don't know. She already put in.
Bye-bye, not the end. See you, everybody that came. Thank you so much for coming. If you could just go over to
I find
Katrina and just say square raid, thumbs up, hello. Don't have to stay. I always say you don't have to stay, but it's so nice if you just go over and give that package. Oh, where are you? Okay, so we Linda, are you assisting?
Yes, I am, but I doesn't. Let me just say. I can't.
Helen, we're on our way out of here. I've pinned Katrina's link at the top of the chat instead of StreamYard. So
I don't think so. She had ready. I don't see it.
No, I don't
But-
either.
I don't see it.
but it is on whose channel tomorrow?
Melissa, let me just drop Melissa's link.
Just drop her link,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bye-bye flip-flops and
Yes,
Zoila and
She's got it's there.
Oh,
It's there.
You find it? Okay,
You
can
see
you
it?
put it in there? I don't
Yeah.
see it. I don't see it in here.
I've got it. Copy.
Thank you, Linda.
Let
it's
me
my
find-
turn to say, you must need your glasses. Put that green link on. That's it.
Right,
Bye-bye
I'll put it in
flip-flop.
chat.
Bye-bye,
Yarny
Franco.
Fiber Sisters. Yarny Fiber.
The Yarny Fiber Sisters. Hashtag the Yarny Fiber Sisters. That should bring it up. That's always a quick way to look.
Hashtag Yarny Fiber Sisters space and copy. Come on. Paste.
That's what I'm telling you. Bye-bye, Laura.
There you
Have a
go.
super
Eric, it's
Friday.
in the chat. It's in the chat, guys.
Okay, there we go.
There it is.
Thank you,
There
Linda.
it is. 10 out of 10 for you. Drop it while it's hot. So,
Yeah.
Angela, if you can just wait a moment, and Linda, if you could just hang on for a moment, I'm going to say goodbye. Wave your waves, and I'm going to press end broadcast.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Zoila, just look at the top of the chat. There is a pinned link of Katrina. If you can just do hashtag square raid over there, I'll be joining you in 2 ticks. In 2
Bye,
ticks.
Zoila. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.
End broadcast.